Oh, the one thing you forgot to mention offline is Steve isn't naked anymore. So that's a plus.
Steve has clothes? Steve has new clothes, right? Plate mail?
Yep.
I can't hear Steve.
You guys
Steve's mic is not working.
We found a bunch of shit and
yeah,
stripped down like while we were there.
That's right. That's right. So we're back for another episode of DL3. I don't think we can finish the module off tonight, with one sort of exception to that.
Which has you smiling, sir? I like to point out.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is what it is.
Can you say death?
Death and destruction. So
start with T and end with TK.
Yeah.
I do not know such a creature. I've never TPK'd a party. Yeah. I don't think I have on a stream. I don't think I've ever TPK'd a stream. I can actually
smell the bullshit over the stream. That's pretty cool.
I don't think it's ever happened. Okay. So
well, you usually turn the stream off before you call them.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Go! So listen, we're in Skullcap now. The party found what appeared to be a dragon. Before we get started, I should maybe mention that we have a sponsor, Canadian Dice, CanadianDice.ca for all your Christmas dice needs. Go over there. Now, I don't know that the Black Friday sale is still on. If it is, it's the better deal, so take it. But if not, then you can certainly use the code OMRD, Old Men Rolling Dice, OMRD, and get a 10% discount. But I know that the Black Friday discount was really good. I think it was a 20% discount. So jump on that. And I'm sorry, I don't remember. It might be Black Friday 22 is the code for that. Oh, look at you with your Old Men Rolling Dice. Very nice. There we go. But I know that Ryan has been diligently packing stuff, and there's still like a week of ordering time, and you'll have lots of time to get it before Christmas. So there's that. Speaking of Christmas, in December, the Vokter will be running a number of one-shots to raise money again for... What's the charity? Because I've just gone mind blank. Extra Life. That's it, Extra Life. And this will continue to build on the tally that was built over the Halloween season and the Halloween one-shots. So if you have an opportunity, check that out. They're like all through the week. I think Mondays and Fridays are when most of the one-shots are.
Yeah, they're basically replacing our campaign play for December. Yeah. And yeah.
And we have a special night where Old Men Rolling Dice is doing our Prepper Die, but like Hollywood Squares edition. And we're pulling together a whole bunch of podcasts and friends that help us out on a regular basis throughout the year. And although we are a part of sort of the Vokter's Christmas stuff, important note, we will be streaming that here on DM Jeremy. And it will be similar to Prepper Die without the PG rating, which could mean all kinds of tomfoolery and
and more players.
Basically, if we get too rude that Twitch smacks us on the ass, literally and figuratively, then we'll take the ban, and the Vokter can continue to do their fundraising one shots through December.
Thanks, Jer.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I mean, what do I need? Ban me.
He wants a vacation anyway.
Yeah, that's right. I need some time off. So I think that's all out of the way. I don't think I have any other things to. But that's in December. That starts. I think the first one is December 2nd. Correct?
That's right. Friday.
There you go. See, I'm not just a pretty face. So let's jump right into Skullcap then. So let me read the description of the last room that we discovered in Skullcap, because it's a pretty impressive one. I think it was the knight, dear Sir Benedict, that opened the door, and within he found an old armory, and a gray hemisphere shimmers in the center of the room. Armor stands gleaming against the walls. Inside the hemisphere is a gleaming metallic dragon frozen in mid-flight, its mouth gaping open, and below is a hobgoblin also frozen in mid-stride as though fleeing for its life. You guys found some pretty nice suits of plate mail, which I believe
am not.
Steve is not going to take one.
No, there's no better than but I want the +1 shield.
Did I say they were +1 shields?
I'm just going to put that out there and see where it lands.
Okay. Okay. Well, listen, because
I don't want to lie to you and say you said it for sure, but I felt like you said it.
Yes.
It feels right.
So there are 3 suits of plate mail. There are 3 shields that match these suits of plate mail that look rather nice. There are a pair of javelins that look more than just regular javelins, and although each set of armor has a cloak, there are 2 cloaks that look particularly good as well.
I will take a cloak if nobody else will, because I'm cold.
But I don't believe we have any identify spells in the party at this time, do we?
No. Not on me. I don't know if
That's fine. That's fine.
I don't.
Krynn has it.
We should definitely make sure that the shields and javelins and cloaks come with us, though.
Yes. So
one way or another.
So
what a surprise. I wonder who is going to carry all the heavy stuff.
what an asshole.
I'll carry a javelin.
You carry a javelin? Oh. What a guy.
You're welcome,
Okay,
sir.
So I'm carrying plate mail and javelin.
well, you
and
could
a
always
cloak.
leave it here for the way out.
If
So
we come out this way.
So, Benedict, you're putting a suit of plate mail on, though, correct?
Yeah.
I think the only other one that could maybe wear the plate mail armor here is Grinnick or Grinlead, if they would like to wear a suit of plate mail, as opposed to whatever
I
they
just want a cloak.
currently have. You want a cloak?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It is yours.
we're giving 1 cloak to cloaks are going to Grinnick. And
Will
Rare.
and Worm.
the plate mail fit a dwarven-sized person?
Yes, it's maybe not the best fit, but it will work.
Okay, well, I'll take it.
Okay. So, important to note that plate mail will lower armor classes significantly for some.
And we gave the scale
Bened-
mail to Tika, I think.
Benedict, did we already give you? Is your plate mail already on and armor class adjusted to minus?
Yeah, my armor class is adjusted to -3.
Okay, so Grenlead, let's check
Jesus
your armor quickly.
Christmas.
So Grenlead's armor class with plate mail and do we have a shield? Something weird happened on your shield line. I don't want to delete it though if you put it there intentionally.
She has a shield, a +1.
From him.
Yeah, for me.
Okay, hold on a second then. Because we have a whole bunch of stats pasted into her shield line. So, shield +1. So, Grenlead currently has chainmail +1 and a shield, which gives her a total of armor class 2. With plate mail and a +1 shield, Grenlead will have an armor class of... It'll go down by 1. But you'll have significant weight increase. Your call. Probably we want the armor class, but I don't want to force anything. I'll make the change here. Is Grenlead going to carry her +1 chainmail along though? Or just
You're
leave
muted.
it? Or leave it here in the armory? I think you're muted there, Copper. You're worse than muted.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely muted. Why'd you ask her so many hard questions, man?
I know it broke the internet. Okay, well listen, I've given Grenlead the plate mail, and her chainmail +1 can remain in her. You know, it would be heavy to lug around, but okay.
Yeah,
We gave the scale mail to Tika, if I remember.
Hold on a sec.
We did.
Tika Whalen is now listed as wearing splint mail.
Or splint mail, yeah, sorry.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Splint mail and a shield for a total of armor class 3 for Tika.
That's pretty good for a barmaid fighting people with us.
With a frying
Frying
pan?
pan?
Yep. Okay. Then that's done. And that's done. And who's taking the javelins, sorry?
Well, I have one on me just to carry if nothing else.
Okay.
And I have one of the pretty shields because mine's iffy and secondhand. And more than likely dented and covered in honey.
Yes, I think that all tracks for Steve.
All tracks, yeah. There's definitely dents. There's probably blood and honey and yeah.
There's
a nicer one.
There are 2 more shields that look pretty decent if anyone would like them. Does Grinnick want a shield? He already has a shield.
Yep.
Yeah. So Grenlead, I've got the plate mail now on your armor class and everything, and it's updated. And then Steve and Benedict, are you taking a javelin?
If nobody else wants to carry it, I'll carry one.
Okay.
But I already took armor, so I don't want to be greedy.
Nope, that's okay.
Yeah, I've got one in my gear, but if someone else wants it, does my sister want something to throw at people? No. Okay.
No. I'm gonna say
No, I've got my bow. So
you do.
I'm gonna say Tika takes one of the good-looking shields, so I have one more good-looking shield. Kira, do you want to take it? Kira currently has leather armor +2, and which gives you a total armor class of 6. Which is wrong actually, because leather armor class gives you armor class. Oh no, it does 8 + 2, 6. Yes. So the shield would take your armor class to 3 if you were fighting with a shield.
Sure, I'll take it with me. She's probably going to use her bow for the most part, but I'll take the shield with me just in case I get up close with something.
Yep.
Oh, we'll get up close.
The shields.
Well, some of us will.
The shields are +1. I'm not going to worry about tracking those because. Okay. All right.
The old school. Sorry, +1 doesn't add to the AC.
It does.
Of the old school ones.
No, it does add. I've lowered your armor class.
Oh, it moved on me. It changed since I looked at it 30 seconds ago.
So Steve
awesome.
Steve has a 0 now.
Yeah.
Benedict has a ridiculous -3.
Yeah, I know. How's fuck off with that?
Sorry.
Grenlead's,
You're going up front from here on.
Grenlead's armor class is 1 now.
That's where I want to be.
And
unless they're behind us, then I want to be in the back.
Yeah, it all looks good. Oh, Grinnick's is pretty low too. Grinnick's got armor class 0 with +3 chainmail. Yikes. Okay, I think we're good.
Go ahead. Try
so,
to. Oh, never mind. Take that back.
You quickly change into new suits of armor, swap some shields around. Tika gets some new armor. Like it's just like everybody's getting upgrades. Grenlead and Worm are both invisible still, if I'm remembering correctly, and my notes are right. Okay, so what would the party like to do now?
I want to take a closer look at the dragon.
Okay.
Before we go.
So you move over, and there's this gray white orb of sort of what looks to be. You think it's energy, like it's some kind of magical energy. It has a bit of a shimmer to it.
I'll offer up a little prayer to Paladin and put my hand on the orb.
Your bare hand?
Yes. Well, my human hand that doesn't have a glove on it.
Thank you for making that note. Okay, so you
wanted to be clear.
You know, you take your gauntlet off, you take your glove off, and you push your hand onto the. You sort of get a pins and needle like feeling.
Like when I stick my finger in a light socket? Low voltage?
If you, I have never done that, so I will just say yes.
Perfect.
You know, the hairs on the back of your arm raise up a bit.
As long as my mustaches are still fine, that I'm happy.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna move you up beside the sphere if that's okay with you then.
Yep.
Yeah, so you do that and your hand touches it and yeah, you get sort of a funny feeling, but nothing happens.
All right.
It's definitely like some sort of force, like you can rest your hand against it.
Yeah, it's a barrier I can't push through or anything.
No.
There's no rider on this dragon. It's just a metallic dragon, right?
That's right.
Does it look like there's anything in the room here that might, like, have triggered this barrier or anything like that?
Like a trap or something like that?
That, or, like, I don't know, something to turn it off again.
Yeah, you don't see any evidence of that. Kira does note, like, the back wall of the room is not a wall. Like, it is a collapse of rubble. So this armory would have been larger than what you see here now. But the back of the wall has just collapsed in. And it's more of that black and blue sort of glassy, shiny rock.
There may be somebody further below that could turn it off. Sorry, Steve, go ahead.
It's not important. You know what I'm going to do.
Worm, is there anything that you can do to this? Like, out of character versus dispel magic a thing in this game?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm going to hit it.
Hair, though, I don't think.
I'm sorry, what is Steve doing?
I believe hitting.
Hitting with what?
With my fucking sword. It's a magic sword.
Yeah.
It might do something.
Okay.
I'm just going to wail on this orb and see what happens.
Yeah, so your magic blade hits it and nothing.
Perfect. Well, that's not going to work.
It wails on a couple times, but there is no sound. It's like the sword stops and you clearly made contact with something, but there's no sort of... There's maybe a little bit of a metallic ring from the sword itself, but nothing, like the orb is non-reactive.
Ooh, was it bouncy?
Yeah, and it didn't give any as you hit it.
Is the sword reacting to the dragon?
It is not, actually. So, normally Kithcannon's sword would hum when it's close to a dragon, right?
It should, yep.
So this obviously isn't a real dragon.
Or it's an object d'art, yep.
Or it's blocked off.
Or it's dead.
Always the optimist, yep. Or it's dead.
I will...
Thanks, Word.
Please... yeah, I won't break the meta. It's fine. That's fine. Yeah. It doesn't buzz. It doesn't hum. The sword doesn't hum.
What is this meta of which you speak, sir?
Well, if we actually read the sword, it says buzzes when within 30 feet of a chromatic dragon.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that it wasn't all dragons.
Mm-hmm. And
But it's probably dead.
I'd like
Does
to
it
invisibly
look
go
dead?
over and I want to poke at the dragon.
It's in a bubble.
Do stuffed bears that are in the position look dead?
Yes. They don't have any
So,
legs there. What does this one look like?
Grenlead, you sort of walk over to the other side of the orb to try to get a poke in at the dragon.
Yep.
Are you poking with your bare hand or your gauntlet?
My gauntlet.
Okay.
Don't electrocute me. Are you going to electrocute me?
What?
Woohoo!
What? I didn't say anything.
Bring it! Today's the day!
Okay. So as the non-magical steel of your gauntlet touches the orb, it pops like a soap bubble. And in that quick moment...
Her gauntlet?
No, the bubble around the dragon. And in that quick moment, suddenly the hobgoblin begins to move again, and the dragon comes like
standing in the doorway,
lunging down, and with one bite, it's gone. The hobgoblin. And with some, bone snapping, crunching, the dragon throws its head up in the air and everything slides down the gullet. It then turns and looks at all of you in the doorway.
I cheer and praise Huma.
Okay.
Huzzah!
How does it taste? They smell horrible.
Who?
Yeah.
It backs up a bit from you, and in a voice that is deep, but doesn't sound like it kind of has a youthful quality to it.
Just mega bass.
It says, "Who are you? Where am I?"
I'm Steve. You are in the Castle of Skulls. Used to be the house of a magic guy. What was his name, Worm?
Worm has left the building.
Fistin Dantalus.
Yeah, this was Fistin Dantalus' house. And for some reason it blew up. And we're here trying to find... What are we here to try to find?
Thorvarden. The gates of Thorvarden.
Yeah, to protect people. I forgot what we were here for.
As you make mention of like Fistin Dantalus and the fortress and everything, you can see a recognition in the eyes and sort of, dare I say, face of the dragon.
Who dared?
I think the better question you should ask Dragon is, when are you?
I remember battling. I came here with an attacking force during a war. I remember.
That was a long time ago.
I remember the wizard you speak of.
And we would know roughly how many 100 years ago he died?
Or
the war was?
The war was about 350 years ago.
I'll casually mention that.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as it
Just
comes up in
casually.
conversation.
He's like 350 years.
Give or take.
He then looks himself over and he goes, "I expected to be bigger."
Don't we all?
were- Magically frozen in a orb.
He sniffs the air. I smell
What is
Your
Steve.
name.
I smell death here.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. You have a name, Dragon.
He pauses for a minute and then he says, "The men that I fought with called me Blaze."
Nice to meet you.
So what is your purpose here? You're looking for something.
Yeah, we're looking for a door so we can
For
take care
the
of
entrance
people.
to Thorbarden, we have refugees we're looking to try and protect from the dragon armies. They've returned.
The dragon returned.
You all
Yeah,
kind of
I'm-
went away and then you came back.
Yeah, we had 350 years with no dragons and no gods, and
And you're
Guess
the
what?
first metallic one we've seen.
you're the first non-red one or black one that we've seen.
I love that you're invisible in saying this. Like, it's just like a disembodied voice from the doorway.
You're not sure that that anyone is entirely invisible from Blaze, like as he sniffs the air and looks about. He doesn't look right at Grenlead or Worm at any point, but you have a feeling that he kind of has an idea that there's others here that he can't see.
I'm going to put my sword away and walk a little bit closer.
Okay. If
Don't
I'm just
ride it,
listening.
Steve.
Talking.
but why would my brethren not battle these dragons you speak of?
We don't
We
know
don't
where they
know
are.
where they are.
We didn't
Haven't
know
seen them.
anywhere.
You've been gone for generations, and we don't know where. I mean,
Even a
human
couple of red
generations.
dragons are the first ones we've seen in a long time.
And the black one that melted us, and then
And the
we
black
came back.
one, yes.
The black one that melted us, and then we came. Yeah, that's what the sun.
And the old grandma red one.
Yes. Yeah, Ember
I
and
just like
what was her
counting her
name?
as one of the red
Flame,
ones, but yeah.
Flame Strike.
Flamestrike. Yes, Flamestrike and Ember are the
and
two.
Flamestrike.
And the one that Steve rode into the ground and killed.
It says
We never caught the name of that one.
I do not know these dragons. These names are not familiar to me.
They're not
They're
friendly to
chromatic,
us.
if that matters.
Reds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I don't think we caught the name of the black one.
So how about you? Did you guys always have like? Did they always have like evil like winged dragon man with them when you were out fighting before?
Dragon men.
Because they suck.
Yes, they have
Yeah.
riders. And they have...
No, not those. The ones we
Draconians.
hit and they blow up. Yeah.
Oh, the Draconians.
Those ones.
I do not know of such creatures.
Awesome.
They're like hybrid humanoid dragon things, and when you kill them, their bones explode, or they turn to stone, or they turn to acid pools, depending on what color they are.
And they serve.
Nasty.
And they serve Takesis.
Who?
One would assume
Takesis.
that would be the...
They serve the red dragon for sure. Or they did.
Who's Takesis?
That's
What's a
the
Takesis?
The Queen of
Bless
Dark.
you.
goddess, right?
The Queen of Darkness.
Basically Tiamat.
Yeah. We know who that is because Worm touched that weird mace thing.
Yeah.
Yes, and went blind for a bit.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we know the dragon rider that rode Ember was a cleric of Takesis, based on that weapon.
But
So
it's
it would be
totally
safe to
okay.
assume.
I already killed him.
Safe to
Don't think
assume the
that word
Draconians of
means.
Takesis.
What you think it means?
Look, Steve, I don't have
What?
very many jobs on this stupid ship.
How
The
do we
ones
find
that
your
I
brethren?
do-
You're my friend. That's gotta
I'm not
count.
sure if there are. I
Does it
am.
have like a whistle or something?
I'm
or-
afraid that I'm afraid I may have been out of this for too long. But I can
Oh,
find
you're
it.
back just in time.
I can find answers.
Do you want to come fight with us?
Yeah, come with us. Join the party. The more the merrier.
What is there to fight here?
I don't know.
That's the problem.
There's-
We just got here.
Probably, what was it? Not a lich. What was it that we drained your levels
An-
there?
Wraith.
A knight?
Wraith,
A
Wraith.
definitely.
Wraith.
There's definitely undead here.
And
We're
also,
being chased by... Go ahead, Steve.
there'll be a lot less to fight if you come with us. Like, you're a fucking dragon.
He when you praise him like that, you can tell his ego appreciates that a great deal. It's like, yes, I am.
Yeah, you like the shit. Come help us kill things. And then we'll find Thorbaden and we'll have a place for all the peasants and peoples to go. And then we can get back to murdering and ending all the evil so I can go home.
He pauses for a moment.
Young.
You can tell what?
You said he seems young.
Well, he's not. He's nowhere near the size of like Ember. He would be about the size of the black dragon you fought, though.
And we know the mythos that they just get bigger and bigger
Yeah,
the older they get.
yeah. All right,
Like,
we form an alliance here then.
woohoo! We got a dragon!
A very powerful ally.
Where to then?
We are hoping you knew.
Further in.
Yep.
When we breach the
and
gates,
down.
when we breach the gates of Fistandentalis's fortress, this is about as far in as I got before the wizard cast a spell.
What the...
That's what it was.
Yep. And then he died and left you like that. Forever and ever.
Is he dead?
He
We
blew up
think
his
so.
castle.
He's not, maybe not dead, but he's not alive.
Worm, you like hear in the back of your head, like, is he dead?
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh, okay.
Just putting
We're
that
gonna
out
go with
there.
no. Our powerful
Well-
mage said no.
We know where the stairs are.
At that point, Blaze begins to sniff the air, and he says, "There's another dragon close."
Can you tell what
Is it the
kind?
good one? The family's like, what time is it?
I have not smelt a dragon like this before.
It's great.
That's right.
Great.
What kind of dragons have you smelled?
All of
There's a question.
Obviously, not all of them.
All
so
of
you can start
Takis's-
by
all of
listing them in
Takis's servant.
alphabetical.
all of Takis's servants.
Not the new ones, not the winged men.
Maybe
Not
it's
the
that.
winged
Maybe it
dragon
is
man.
that. Maybe that is what I'm smelling then.
What about an undead dragon? Would that smell different?
Undead. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been out for about 350 years, so sit down, Junior.
You said you didn't know there were draconians a minute ago, so let's not assume we know what there is and isn't.
We don't know.
I mean, you're
shit.
pretty.
Yeah,
you're
we
pretty
know nothing.
smart, but times have changed.
The corpse of a
I'm
dragon
sure you're
cannot-
Very smart.
The corpse of the dragon cannot be animated like that. No simple
Okay.
necromancy could bring one of my kind back.
I don't
Okay.
think we're dealing with simple necromancy is the problem.
Don't argue with them.
At which point, Blaze sort of walks over or pushes past Steve and Benedict and the rest of you and out into the hallway.
Wow.
Is he
He's
short
with
enough
him.
that I'd be able to jump up on his back?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I melt the dragon! You fucking horny bard! What are you doing? What are you doing?
So the stairs
Have you
are
not
this
heard
way,
of
right?
consent?
We're going to follow his nose. It always knows. The flavor of dragon.
Oh my God.
So he comes out into the corridor. He's like, And then he looks.
came
Do you
from
know
the way you're
anything
going.
about Thor Barden?
He looks back at the
Before we start off?
Thorbarden.
Yes.
Think too much.
I do not know where you speak of.
Dwarves,
That's
city.
awful.
Mountain dwarves.
Those the ones.
Yes.
I cannot say that I've ever heard of this place you speak of, Thorbarden.
Okay.
Perhaps it was
Where
known
the
by a
children
different
during the
name
war.
during my time.
Oh,
Worm, do you know?
The guy that, or the like mage or whatever,
Fist
because I can't remember. I don't know
Fistendentalus?
Stendantalus.
Yeah, that guy.
Yes.
Was he a bad guy?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't have my notes
Pretty
in front of me. I
much.
can't remember. So
The epitome of.
Fistendentalus was an ancient magic user of the Age of Might that preceded the Cataclysm. During a time that magic was despised as an impure profession. Yeah.
okay.
There's only been one better since him.
And he was known to wear the black robes.
And it was me.
And it's Worm.
It's Worm. It's Worm. So,
Killed the
Worm
Dragon
with a Y.
Rider.
so listen, Worm and
With a Y.
Yep.
Worm and Benedict, as you guys step out into that hallway, a great central stairway descends deep into the mountain. Torn by the same terrible forces that long ago ravaged Skullcap, the iron framework that once supported these stairs is now just twisted and wrenched in all directions. Overhead, the ceiling is shattered, revealing the iron frame that once held it. And so even though the drawing on the map depicts a stairwell, it's just like an iron framework of twisted and broken bits descending into the earth. They give a brief artistic rendition here, which I don't know if we'll be able to see.
No, I can't
Yeah,
see it.
a little bit.
But
Yeah, it looks totally safe and
Hey,
OSHA
Blaze,
certified.
think we can bum a
OSHA
ride down
approved.
there?
he looks he just brave as ever walks up to the edge here.
I'm not scared.
He
Maybe
says
you can give us a lift down there.
he says
Great.
I'm not
Another one that we have to keep
I'm
an
not
eye on.
I'm not sure that I can open my wings fully in that descent.
We could remove some material, perhaps.
Would you like me to catch you?
I think
I'm
we're just
kidding.
gonna have to climb, guys. Like, just saying.
Can the dragon climb down?
He can climb.
I'm
yeah.
unfamiliar with how you guys operate.
Oh, what's over here?
The rest of this floor first, so we don't have stuff coming behind us.
Good idea. I just saw this open up. I just assumed it was the end of the corridor here.
From above you, I can tell you that water drips, like moisture drips, and you can also. I should put some music on. Speaking of that, also far this way, you can hear what sounds like rushing water to the east, like maybe a waterfall or something.
Russian water is just vodka.
Russian water, yes.
It is true, yeah.
Yeah.
You are a very smart person.
Yeah.
Those are doorways to our north.
Correct. You see a set of doors here. A pair of double doors.
And here?
Nope.
And here?
Nope. Benedict, you make those out to be arrow slits.
Ooh.
Oh, so the doors are here.
So I should combat roll is what you're saying.
What if our invisible people go into one of those doors and scout out?
It may not be sight. It could be like a pressure plate or something.
You can also
We're
see
invisible, not
there's a single door over here, and the tunnel also this massive chamber now extends to the south as well.
Are you scared, Worm?
No, Steve. I'm totally the bravest person here. Thanks for asking.
I'm not seeing most of the map.
Okay, hold on.
I'm going to stop here and get out my 10-foot pole.
That's because you're
in that room.
Let me move you up here.
Thank you.
Where do you store that, and is it uncomfortable? I've been wanting to know
Very
this
uncomfortable.
entire thing.
Why do you think I
fair
walk
enough.
so stiffly?
Yeah.
I'm going to take my 10-foot pole.
Grenlead, are you able to move your piece?
I don't see my... Oh, there, maybe?
Okay.
I thought you were storing it in the Rangers for a while.
I'll make sure that you have
Oh,
control over
I think I can move it.
Okay. All right.
I can select it.
There you go. So yeah, you make your way out here, and there's this massive. So you can kind of see that just wherever there's stairs, that would be an open. You can probably you can step out onto the stairwell here a bit. This part hasn't totally given way, but like this dark spot in the middle is just a hole with that ironwork twisted and torn hanging down into it, and it goes far, like well beyond your light and infravision.
Well, we want to check the doors first, I'm sure, but Steve's found a new buddy, and he's just going to hang out, and I'm going to be trying to chat up the dragon while these guys make decisions.
Okay.
So what was life like when you were a kid? What was the world like 350 years ago? Do you have brothers? Do you have a sister? Do you guys lift weights? How do you get your muscles?
I thought Spark was with the Ranger.
What you quickly learn is, like, Blaze gives you answers to those questions, a little vague, but he does obviously like to talk about himself.
Oh, well, then we're going to have fun, because I'm going to ask every fucking question.
He tells you, like, oh, I have brothers and sisters, but few are as strong or as brave as I.
I haven't seen anyone sparkly as brave and strong as you.
Thank you. You have a wonderful mane yourself.
Yeah, I know. I put lots of oil on it, and I find the blood of enemies helps a lot, too.
I do not usually see specimens of humans so large as yourself. You are well fed.
Right, I am massively pomped, and I lift lots of heavy things.
All
the better to kill fucking bad dragons with.
You must come from incredibly good breeding stock.
Absolutely not. My family is a bunch of shitheads.
I can confirm that.
But I got big so I could beat the fuck out of them later, which is one of the reasons I got to go back home.
And where is home?
Solus?
The Tree City.
Well, not so much anymore. The fucking red dragons burnt a bunch of it down. Everything's on the ground now.
Yeah, not quietly. He's like, no!
Very much so. The assholes, they got to die.
They destroyed
Some of
those
the-
trees.
Yes. And they were even bigger because there's been 350 years. They're much more massive than when you were around because trees are like dragons. They just get bigger as they get older. Not as majestic, but bigger.
I promise you that size is not always the winning factor.
But it helps.
It's how you use your skills, isn't it?
Tika rolls her eyes.
It helps.
What's the rest of the party doing? Well, these two.
That's right. I'm just
While the dragon and Steve are blathering on.
I'm poking
I'm
around with
distracted.
my 10
Hold on. Let's all talk at once. Grinnick, what are you doing?
blah 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 blah.
I'm going to attempt to detect the trap on this door. How do I make it?
Hold on. Which door? Which door?
I forgot how to do the.
press and hold
Left click and hold down, and it'll ping the map. So that door you have already come through. You weren't here last time, so let me give you a quick tour. So you descended down a very. We're gonna go here. You descended down a very rocky slope and into this chamber, which had a whole bunch of tapestries and stuff from the Dwarf Gate War, where Fist and Dentalus and the Mountain Dwarves went, squared off. Then they searched down this hallway and they came to six different smaller rooms. All of them had sort of rubbled and ruins, and there were signs of rats and things. And the party, your sister could kind of feel like the dark presence, like when she fought the Wraith.
Oh.
But they didn't find anything. When they were leaving this area, they did notice that the shadows moved kind of funny. They paid no mind to that. And then that brought them up into here, where they found the dragon. So anything to the east over this way has not been explored. But this has all been dealt with.
And this one up here this one?
The one where Benedict is, nothing has been done with that door yet. So if you would like to detect traps on that, you're more than welcome. Do you cast
So the one just... Was it this one?
The one way up here? That,
okay, yeah, that's the one.
And there's a door. There's another single door over here, and no one knows. No one has gone down far enough this way to the south to know if there's doors there or not.
Well, I got the knight next to me, so it's probably good to do it here.
I'm poking away at the floor with my 10-foot pole, looking for pressure plates.
Do you have one?
Yes, I do.
So just so I'm clear, the shield is on your back, and you're poking away.
At this point, yes, I can't really use that one-handed, so...
What did he try to detect first?
Okay, so
All
the
right.
duration of this spell is 3 turns, which is 30 rounds. So Grinnick comes up here.
I have a special skill.
Are you
right?
using your dwarf ability?
To be able to detect that. Yeah.
So are you casting the spellfind traps, or are you using your dwarf ability to look for stonework traps?
My dwarf ability.
Okay. So, and you rolled a 3. Perfect. Grinnick does not see any sort of stonework traps, but very obviously can see that there are very small arrow slits to either side of the door.
Don't have disarm traps, darn it.
Here, hold my shield.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that
you
like
have two
opening
large dumb people to fix
Yeah.
that.
Hold my beer. I'll take the 10-foot pole and I'll start poking away at the floor,
Okay.
sort of.
Yeah. So you give it. You basically tap all this area in front of the door, and nothing seems to happen there.
All right,
My good sir.
here, hold my pole. I'll take my shield back, and I'll nervously walk towards the door.
Yep. So when you get a little closer
So
to the door, Benedict, you can tell that these are made of iron and they are slightly bowed inward.
Like something's trying to get in or something was trying to get out.
Like something on your side of the door hit the door.
Okay.
But the doors did not give way. But they are bowed slightly.
I'll give the door a little push.
Okay.
So, Steve.
So
I'm thinking, oh, blaze.
So whatever locking mechanism was maybe once on them to hold it, it's not there at this point, and the door swings open. But there is a little bit of a resistance. Like these doors, the doors have obviously there might be some sort of gear works or something on them that they could be really locked down tight. So as you push them, there's some resistance. But it does open into a small chamber with another set of doors on the other side, and another pair of arrow slits to either side of this door.
I'll step into the room.
Okay.
You don't want to poke the floor first?
Well, I don't. I need light and my pole. I guess I'll go back to Greenwich and get my pole.
Well, Greenwich's right behind you. He can pass you the pole.
Okay.
And I've got
Perfect.
light.
And
you got the light.
And you've got the light. That's right. So you're shining.
Here, hold my shield.
Are you using the lantern or the torch?
I think I gave you my lantern, right?
I have.
Worm?
Yeah, I've got his lantern.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'll start wielding my pole in this room.
Yes. So you swing your pole around, poking.
I just smack it on things and see what happens.
Yeah.
Usually
the
doesn't
tip
end
of
up
it,
well
though.
for you.
Just the tip of it.
Nothing, sir. Nothing.
Nothing? That's, yeah.
So just
much
like
the way it
normal.
goes. Yeah. All right, hold my pole. I'll take my shield back and
Okay.
I'll wander in again and be prepared for death.
Okay. And you open the next set.
Yes, sir. And we all are exposed to this room.
You know, this is great and all, but Steve's way was faster.
Hello, is anyone in here?
So again, you Benedict, you see some arrow slits and some fallen rock and a collapse that has occurred in this room.
So, impassable beyond here?
You don't think it's passable. It doesn't look like it's passable. You can certainly
at least not
move some rocks
for
around
somebody
if you want.
Plate mail. I'll see if it's easily movable, and I'll probably get shot with arrows. But
Sure.
sure.
Can you give me just a d20 roll? Actually, no. We can use
bend bars or whatever.
yeah, Ben Bar's lift gates, please.
Where is it? Open
I have a
doors.
very
There's
important question.
Yes.
Is there a ballista in this room?
I'm about to find out.
I would like to lie down on the floor, please.
That's the worst thing you could possibly do.
You would like to lie down on the floor?
I'm not actually.
I failed.
Okay. Well, the door slams shut. And we'll roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
So we have...
And we're separated?
Yes, you're separated. You...
It's okay. I'm invisible.
Oh.
Did we have a decision on where the discs were left before you kill us?
Oh yes, are the discs here with you, or did you leave them with Elliston?
Well, with the talking to the group and having them use that light bright spell or whatever, it
Yep.
was, to see that that's a good guy, I decided to leave it with him with strict instructions to practice hard because he's got to spread the word.
Okay.
Thank the gods.
So with that, I can kill everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's roll initiative to see who goes first. The party does not go first. The doors slam shut and arrows fire from the arrow slits.
Luckily, we're not in line with any of the arrow slits.
I know. If only they shot straight forward, that would be perfect. But that is not the case here.
What's this tomfoolery of moving arrows?
I know, it's crazy. So two arrows at our friend Benedict, which probably won't hit, but we'll roll anyways. The creatures that are firing them, their THAC0 is 15, so they need an 18, I think, to hit you. They do not hit. Yep. 2 shots at our cleric friend.
Can I cover him?
No.
2 of the highest armor classes, which is good.
Both of them missed. Now, in the next room, everybody is invisible.
There's just a light source.
There's just
a floating lantern.
There's just a lantern floating about. So I am going to say that shots are taken at the lantern.
I suggest you drop it and roll.
Am I just out here alone with the dragon?
Chatty Steve and the dragon.
No, I'm there. I'm just up a little further, but I'm going to get gain.
Okay.
Here.
I'm going to say that
we kind of stopped at the stairwell and had a chat.
The lantern is knocked out of your hand and clatters to the floor. There, worm.
Yeah.
And
that's
and goes out.
Yeah.
That's my good lantern. It's funny, it's a bullseye lantern. No wonder it got hit.
You're in the other room. You don't know your lantern's shattered.
Kira.
Yep.
Multiple arrows are shot at you.
Yep.
Hi,
guys.
Excuse me, Dungeon Master?
Yep.
Could you please put a light source on Steve?
Why? Who has a light source by you?
Steve! He has a torch!
Does he?
Yeah, he did say that when we came in yesterday. Or last week. Or whenever.
I don't know. I don't know if that's how it
Remember
works.
he dropped it down and then climbed down and then picked it up? And he was booting in the door. He didn't. He wasn't using a shield. He had his sword and his torch.
Okay, I guess so. I
was using my torch as my sword because my shield's more important.
Can you see now, Steve?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here to please.
Really? I'll have a +2 sword.
You have a +3 sword, you greedy bastard.
He wants a +2 backup sword.
Okay. Yeah. So I just put a little mark in there so we can keep track of. These are the arrows.
How many times am I getting shot?
4.
100.
But don't worry, only 1 so far is a critical.
Only.
So THAC0 15 and your armor class is 6. So they need a 9 to hit you. So you were hit with 3 arrows for a total of 3, 12. No, that's 12 and 15. 19 points of damage, Kira. As you're struck by 3 arrows. 1 is a particularly nasty shot because it was a crit.
I said 19.
19 damage. 19 damage. Now it's the party's turn. What would they like to do?
Okay. So, there's a door closed.
Yeah. Yes. The steel metal doors have closed.
And your sister just got loaded up with arrows like a frickin'
Pincushion.
pincushion.
Please come help us. I can't really see very far because there's a door that's closed, right?
The door ahead of you is closed. There's an arrow slit to the right and the left.
And that door here.
There's a door over here.
Can I see into those arrow slits? Like, what shot me?
A bow shot you.
Asshole.
Can you see what's holding the bow?
No, not through the arrow slit. You were welcome to, if you get right up close to it, you can.
Stick your eye right in the hole?
Yeah, put your face right in the arrow slit, and you'll be able to see it.
That's the worst that could happen.
Smart.
I promise.
It's not a list.
So, hang on. Steve, you move. What is Steve doing? Steve moves up and does what?
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to try to put my shield between this one and my sister, and my body between this one and my sister.
Yeah, because baby got back. Steve's got back. So you put your ass towards one, and the shield towards the other.
I kind of And I ask her, what are we going to do? What do you want me to do? Blaze, help us. You look like shit, sis.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Okay,
That one looks painful.
Tika will run over and shield the other way. How about that? And you form a small shield wall in front of Kira. And Blaze, like, comes over and
If you could get the door open.
Blow fire in the hole. Blow fire in the arrow slot.
That too would be great.
Cook
Either
them.
Kira, you didn't take an arrow in the knee, did you?
He hesitates. He hesitates doing
I
that.
did not get married before I left.
Let's do the next one. Our invisible room. 2 invisible girls in a dark room.
I saw that video.
What do we do?
Make out.
Awkward.
You saw the video too.
Well, no, I didn't because they were invisible. I will not.
The most confusing pizza delivery ever.
I don't know. I'm squishy.
Grenlead, what would you like to do?
I'd like to know if I see arrow holes in this room because I forgot.
Yeah, one here and
Okay.
one here. You might be able to notice on the map that it's like the wall is a little different where the arrow slot is.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my shield between me and the arrow slot on this side.
Yeah.
And see what I can see when I look at the wall.
Are you looking at
Like,
this?
can I?
A whole bunch of arrows flew out. They didn't target you. They literally just smashed the lantern. I can tell you that with your infravision, you don't see any kind of heat coming from the openings in the arrow slits.
Are we being shot by zombie archers? That's a whole new level of fuckery.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking and seeing what I have with me.
That's okay.
It's just going through her backpack. Okay, sunglasses. Oh, that's where my nail clippers went.
Yeah.
Nature Valley Bar.
Crumbs from the last Nature Valley
Bottom of
bar.
the bag now.
I'm gonna. So there's a door behind us that closed and a door in
That's
front of
right.
us that closed.
The door behind you closed, and Benedict and your brother are behind this door.
What?
And you only heard ouches from the southern door.
Yeah,
So I think that I see the arrow holes, and I'm worried about my brother, but I'm mostly kind of freaking out because I'm invisibly locked in a room. So I think I'm gonna, sort of hide behind my shield as much as I can and try to open the south door.
Okay, so let's have.
Nearest door.
Yep.
I'll help if you tell me what you're doing.
Okay, I just did that.
Okay. Okay.
Just told you what I'm doing.
Because I
always
can't
thinks out
see.
loud.
On
I just
your
need you to take my hand and put it somewhere.
on your strength check, there is a button for open doors. If you look on your character sheet, I need you to roll your open doors check.
With assistance?
Sure.
Hey, doesn't matter. I wrote
With
it too.
assistance, but yeah, you totally got it. So Grenlead, using her muscles and maybe a little bit of panic.
A little bit.
Well, maybe a little bit. Just a scooch. Just a scooch of panic, okay?
A scrotum? No, that's the wrong one.
You get these. You force these doors open. They were already beveled in a little, and you just pull them open enough that that you can get through here. Do you want to move?
Didn't somebody have? Is there a spare shield around? Does somebody have a spare shield? Do I remember that?
No.
Do you have one?
There's not a spare shield. They've all been distributed.
Okay, I have one, but I want two so I can have a shield on either side of me as I go and try to open the other door.
Are you going to run to the other door?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. You move across to the door here. Worm, what do you do? The door beside you,
You're
hear...
still invisible, aren't you?
Yes. You hear Grenly growl a bit, and the door then grinds open against those sort of cogged hinges that the dwarves created. So you can squeeze out. This opening is not big enough for the dragon to fit through, but people can fit through it.
Steve's torchlight would start coming through there too now, right?
Yes, I've removed it, so the light should be shining through now.
Okay.
I think, at least. I think Worm is in light.
I'm just going to cast Magic Missile into the arrow hole.
Oh, I like that. Which one? The left one or the right one?
This one.
The left one? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you have to see? I don't. Never mind. Shut up.
You do technically have to see the target. You're right, but I'm gonna allow this.
Just random.
I'll allow it. Are you casting it off your wand with 2 charges, or are you casting it? Yep. So 2d4 plus 2 as your magic missile rolls minimum damage.
Of course it does.
Okay, and do you move at all?
I back up because I'm not invisible anymore.
Oh yeah, you're not. The dragon sees you run by, and he's like, "Oh, hello."
Hello, and I hide behind his leg.
Benedict and Grinnick in the back room. What are we doing,
Worm,
guys?
meet Worm.
Do the arrow slits look... Go ahead.
No, do the arrow slits look...
Do they look javelin-sized?
Sure, yeah.
Well, I'm going to take my shiny javelin and I'm going to poke around inside the hole over here.
Sorry, are you poking it or throwing it? Because javelins are meant to be thrown.
I'm going to poke with it.
You can poke with it? Okay.
Yeah.
Then give me a roll. But you need to put a modifier of -4 on it because you're not proficient to stab with a javelin.
I don't even have it. I don't have the stats for a javelin yet.
I don't think you have javelin proficiency. So just roll a d20 for me. But we're subtracting 4 from it. You can add your strength. Add your strength and then...
Then add +1 because there's magic, right?
No,
so 15,
don't.
18 strength, so that's +4, right?
Yep.
And then -4.
No, you don't get plus. You don't get +4 to hit. This is not 4th edition, 5th edition.
Oh, sorry, +2.
No,
+2.
Yeah, slow your roll, Cavalier.
Whoa!
Hold on. Where is your bloody character sheet? Why can't I open your character sheet? There it is.
I'll go right at it.
+1 to hit. +2 to damage.
+2 to damage. Okay, so 16 -4 is 12.
Okay, so you jab through, and your Thaco is a 16. So, yep, you hit.
Hit on armor class 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you hit.
You hit
And
something.
damage is a D6.
Sorry, did you move over to this one?
The one on the right, the west or east side. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Give me some damage.
So it's a
D6 plus
plus
2.
two.
+2 for your strength. Nice.
So 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
And what does that sound like?
Something.
Does it sound
Something
like
grunt?
Something.
Scream?
Something hisses on the other side, and
Hisses?
you can see a pair of red glowing eyes looking back at you through this arrow slit.
Do they look like dragon-like?
No. Grinnick, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to pop this door open.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to help out.
So Grinnick needs to roll his. He does not get it, but Grenly, you can hear your brother pulling at the door on the other side.
So I shout back like, "I'm here. Can you push again? I'll help."
Okay. So the two of you are
Or
going to
maybe
work. The two of you can work
I
together
don't know
next
which way
turn.
does Virgo.
So let's. Tika's got her shield up. I think we're done. What about Artemis? What are you doing? Yeah, what would Gilthinus do? What is Kira doing this turn?
pulling the arrows out of my fucking chest. And then,
Yes.
I
Sounds
don't
of juicy
know.
barbecue.
So
And
you said that door isn't open enough for the dragon to go through?
It's not, no. But you think with his size, he could probably force his way through.
Yeah. Just stay for now. I'm just gonna keep an arrow notch and stay close to my brother until we get through to the where everybody else is.
Okay. Okay. So you're staying where you are, correct?
Yeah, I'll move when Steve moves.
Okay, so here comes our next initiative then, unless someone has not done anything. I think everybody has done something, though. The party gets to react first. Let's start at the other end of things this time. Benedict, what are you doing?
No, cook them. Cook them, dragon. Cook them in there. Cook them in the box. Make the box hot. Something.
I know I asked if the arrow slits were javelin sized. Are they sword sized?
Yes, once you're up against them, you could certainly jab your sword through it.
Well, I'm gonna get right up against it and jab my sword in and see what happens.
Okay, do that.
I'll drop the javelin and draw the sword.
Yep.
He's just randomly shoving things in the slots.
Yeah.
That's what we do here.
Just
So
checking.
that would have been the same roll as last time?
No. That's a 14. That hits.
Yeah, I'm not taking 4 off of it.
Yeah.
So that would do 12 damage?
It would do 12 damage.
Did it hiss or is it stopped moving?
No, whatever you hit sort of slumps on your sword.
Well, then I will move to this side, and I will take my second stab.
So you jab
This is
through
the
one,
two-attack round.
and then you run across it, jab through the other.
Yeah.
Okay. You hit something, and there's a hiss from this side as well, and a pair of red glowing eyes. Grinnick, are you going to try to force the door? I think if Grenlead and Grinnick are gonna do this together, Grenlead's the stronger one, so we should do her roll and add a modifier to it.
Well, I was also going to take the javelin and use it to, kind of wedge in there and pull it, try to pop the door.
Okay, so you run over and grab the javelin, and then run back over here and use it like a crowbar.
I think you should both
crowbar.
try to push the door open from either side. That would be amazing.
Shut up, you.
Grenlead, do you want to give us an open door check?
Oh, fucking awesome.
Okay, so you got a 5. You needed a 3, even with a +1 from Grinnick. That's a 4. So the door does not open this turn. This one's not budging. It's being stubborn. Steve, Tika, and Kira and Worm. Yeah, the dragon looks at you. He's like, I'm not wasting breath weapons on these simple fools, and he reaches his claw through the arrow slit to try to grab whatever's on the other side.
I like the plan.
Whatever he pulls out, I'm going to magic missile.
Okay.
So there was a door
Bloody
here.
pulp. Yeah.
There was a door over here.
I think it was just the one over here. I didn't.
So he reaches in and
Must
does
have
not
missed
pull
one.
anything out.
We'll have to wait.
A second time. So Blaze's arm is going through trying to grab something in there, but whatever it is has managed to avoid his grasp. So he does not pull anything out this turn.
DM, is there a door here?
No, there's not.
But there's one over here.
There is one over here. Yes, here. Here.
All right.
Here.
Steve remembers that. All right, I'm going to yell to Tika to come with me, and then I'm going to pick up my sister.
If she wants to live.
And we're going over
Come
here.
with me if you want to live.
No, I
Come with me if you want to live.
yell, come with me to the barmaid, and I pick my sister up,
Are you okay with being
And
picked
just-
up, Kira?
run around the corner.
This is
Yeah.
this is old hat for you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going
have a feeling
away
Steve has done this a lot, so she just kind of like has an arrow ready and like sits on his shoulder like a bird.
Tika also runs around the corner, so we're at the door. We can't open it this
Yeah.
turn, but we're there.
No, next turn I'm going in.
Worm?
Get, where are you?
Just come over here.
But
she's with the
I'm staying with
dragon.
the dragon. You guys are strong, but the dragon is bigger.
You're staying with Blaze?
Yeah.
Would you like to cast into a arrow slit again?
The worms are sticking together.
Or you could ready for if something comes into view. Your choice.
So this door open, and then this one is closed, correct?
Correct.
I'm just gonna cast knock on it.
Oh, nice. What's the range on that?
60 yards.
Very nice. Okay, well, knock does it.
Boom!
And this door opens. It just swings all the way open, wide open, like. Doo-doo-doo. I think that's everybody now. So it's my turn.
Roll initiative. No.
No, the bad guys went. Yeah, roll initiative.
So from this arrow slot over here, another set of red eyes appears and shoots arrows at Grinnick.
I think he's wise to our ways.
I killed that one.
Yeah, I said another pair of eyes arrives.
I know. That's inner monologue coming out. But wait, there's more.
7 and 8 do not hit Grinnick, so the
Not sold in any store.
Jeff Benedict, an arm reaches through at you.
Excellent. What does it look like? What kind of arm?
It's pale white with claws and bears no semblance of life.
Steve's gonna die.
14.
Probably
Probably does not hit. Its Thaco is 15, so it needs an 18. So it misses.
All right.
Next, this guy can now see Grinnick because the door is wide open, as can this. So Grinnick gets another 4 arrows shot at him.
Can I jump in front of him with
wanna do
my shield invisibly?
Yes, I will give him the bonus of your shield armor class. So another, your shield's +1. So there's another +3 to what's Grinnick's armor class normally? 2. So Grinnick's armor class is -1 now.
0?
I show it as 2.
1.
Should it be?
Nice.
Oh no, it is 0. Why is your token not updated?
I don't know, DM.
Why for did it do that? Hang on a second here. That's weird. Oh, and now it really wants to armor class, save. Why is it reading as 2? Grinnick Sparkhammer, armor class is 0. There. Now the token's reading it. Okay. So, armor class 0, and then with your sister shield, it'll be -3. So these things need an 18 to hit you.
18.
Yeah. There you go. So arrows fly from the arrow slits again.
And some of them stop miraculously, like, in midair for no reason.
1 hit you for 6 damage, though, Grinnick. So Grinnick takes 6 points of damage. A couple arrows hit the shield. The arrow slits, the arrow slit over here fires arrows at the dragon, whose armor class is 2. Only 1. No, that doesn't hit either, does it? Yes, it does hit. 15, 2 armor class, 13. Yep. So the dragon Blaze takes an arrow in the butt. On the other side, an arm comes out of the arrow slit and claws at him.
You better smarten up and start cooking things.
That misses. So it's now the end of their turn. So we're going back to initiative. I know that we're exploring caves, but we need some music, I feel like. There we go, that's better. So it's initiative to be rolled again. The party wins again. So, Benedict, what would you like to do?
I kind of want to grab this arm that was reaching for me and then put 2 feet on the wall and try and yank whatever it is through this tiny little arrow slit.
Okay.
I feel like you're just going to get the arm.
Probably. Souvenirs
You
are
also
good,
you might get a negative level for touching it, too.
That's true. But I already committed to saying what I'm going to do. I can't change it.
Nope.
I've been inspired by Steve.
Okay.
I say, poor Steve. I have to do that to him all the time.
So give me a d20 and add +1 there, Knight, to pull this thing.
9.
Yeah, you pull on it, but it's pretty strong. It does not. You do not wrench it through. I would have just taken the arm and gone like snap. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Bend it.
Bull rushed it with the shield.
Bend it the wrong way. That would be something. So Benedict, is that all you do this turn? Are you moving?
No.
Okay. So Grinnick, the door blows open as the knock spell hits it.
I'm gonna yell, "Let's go, Knight! We got to get out of here!" And then I'm gonna say, "Let's go, lass," because I know she's there, obviously.
Because something
and I'm gonna
deflected
take
arrows.
off, Ren.
I'll be right behind you.
I'm gonna take off.
You fucker.
Okay. Go ahead and you can move yourself 9, Mr. Dwarf.
So there, 1, 2, 3.
You're just saying shit to make me exasperated at this point, aren't you?
Grenlead, what would you like to do?
I stand torn because I don't want to leave Benedict all alone, and I'm worried about my brother. What am I going to do?
He had a choice.
He had a choice.
Yell at Benedict to get his ass over here and see if I can close the door behind him if you cooperate.
I already said I wasn't moving. Am I allowed to change my mind?
Sure, I'll let you do that.
Okay, because I was just not going because I said I wasn't going to. I was going to go next turn, but if you're going to wait...
Yep.
So in your heavy armor, you can move 9.
Oh, I'm not running. I'm just walking
You're
6.
strolling. Okay.
I'm marching.
And then Grenlead pulls the door shut. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put that line across there just to remind us that that's shut. Okay.
Okay. Steve yells.
Hold on. So, Worm, would you like the dragon to go first, or would you like to go first?
The dragon can go first.
Okay, so the dragon continues to reach around in there and try to get a hold of something. And it's rolling absolute crap. Look at those rolls. 3, 4, nothing. He's like, come here. Yeah.
He just woke up.
You don't reach into a hole without consent, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does... So, nothing gets pulled out. What would you like to do there, Worm? Ha-cha-cha, Cedar. Ha-cha-cha.
Ha-cha-cha. I packed for exploration, not so much combat, so I'm a little... Magic missile into this one, I guess.
Magic missile into which one?
This one?
Okay, thank you. For 4 plus 2, so 6?
Yep.
You hear the hiss as the magic missiles strike the bowman just inside. Are you staying put where you are?
No, I'm gonna move over here. And, well, can I free action pull the arrow out of Blaze's butt?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that.
He's like, ah!
Sorry.
Tender. Steve?
Sorry.
Team Steve over at the door here.
Okay, Steve says, I'm going to go through the door. Kira, shoot anything in there that's moving, except me.
Shit.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I'm used to giving instructions to the knight. He's got to be careful as me.
Give me
So
the.
I'm gonna back up.
Give me the open door
I'm
check,
gonna
Steve.
back up to here,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna run full speed at the door.
Nice.
And then get 10 feet of run.
Okay. Give
You
me.
want the
While
open
I'm
door
perched
or
on your
the?
shoulder like a bird.
Give me open doors.
Well, that seems to be a you problem at this point.
Choo. Train
Is
Steve.
it an open doors check or is
Yes.
it my runaway?
No, open door check.
Oh, come on. Hang on a sec. Open doors.
Take a run at it and then like have to run back to it and turn the door handle.
You got it. You got it. Boom. So Steve goes through the door. Yeah, you still have three more squares of movement, I think. 6 more squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right there.
Well, you get 9. Yeah. So 9 in total.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I'm going right there and looking around. Is there any other doors I see?
No, you see openings, and there is a
How the
door.
fuck is that?
There's a door right here, but like
Yeah.
there's also an opening in the wall right here.
Oh well. I'm not sticking my head in there.
Tika does. She has no lights though, so she like gets to the. She's just looking into this dark space.
And there's a door here.
Yeah.
Well, that's where Steve's going to stop in front of and give it a. I'm going to jiggle the handle. Apparently, they have handles.
Yes. You don't get anything. You jiggle it.
Jiggle it. Just
Okay.
A little
I think
bit.
that's it for your guys' movement. So it's bad guy's turn. Let's see here.
I can't see around that corner, right? Like from perched, like being perched on Steve's shoulder.
No. An undead, let's call it a white, comes around. And then a second one does as well with a bow. The first one has a blade. Okay, so the first one attacks Steve. Reaching out with its...
I don't consent. I don't consent.
A 15. I don't think that hits. What's your armor class?
It is 0.
And its Thaco is 15. Oh, so it hit.
Of course it did. Here's where I died. I told you guys.
So you take 1 point of damage, Steve.
And I lose a level.
And you lose a level.
Look at that. I'm fucking psychic.
So let's
The damage is never the problem with these asshats.
I'll quickly do some math over here for you, Steve.
Thanks, because Plush does not do math either.
So I'm gonna take you down to 42. How much damage did I say it did? 1?
1.
And your Thaco goes up by 1.
Did you miss the I do not consent part?
I might
I
have.
don't feel my feelings are being validated here.
You're right. I might have missed that. Okay. And Steve is now technically a 6th level fighter. Okay. So
DM is technically a butt nugget.
the guy in the second rank is going to shoot at Tika twice. And gets nothing.
Captain is
Yeah, I know.
back and able. Okay, I wasn't sure if you saw it.
Yep. So those arrows hit in here. Knight, you get arrows from both sides at you. So a total of 4 arrows.
Huzzah!
3, 4. I don't think any of those hit. 6.
18 to hit.
6, 1, and 11. So those miss. Out here, 2 arrows at Grinnick. Because they don't like Grinnick. Grinnick a 6 and a 7, so those don't hit. And then it reaches out and tries to touch our dragon friend. And misses. Which ends it. That ends that round. And I think maybe there we take our break, or do you want to finish the combat, everybody? You tell me.
We can finish it.
Yes.
Or we can. I'm either way, because if we stop and have a break, then we can have somebody else come save us.
No, I think we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
It's a tie. The party goes first. Steve, you're in imminent danger. What would you like to do?
Break the fourth wall and cuss out the DM.
Okay. You may do that.
And then?
Right.
Is that a free action?
That's it.
That's a free
It's
action.
free action.
I'll allow that.
Okay, DM's a douche.
Yeah.
And then?
And then I'm going to have to fight these things. I don't really have a choice.
And then?
And then?
Are we swinging our sword?
It's like, that's my favorite bad movie, by the way.
Just watched
Yeah,
it
of
last
course.
night.
Oh yeah, I have a nice, sharp, shiny thing here.
Yes, go ahead and do that.
That's my plan anyway. We'll see how well that goes.
Welcome, Rook. You're just in time.
Awesome. What
Steve-
they meant.
Welcome to the shit show.
A lot of
The
arrows.
pony is out of the stable.
So decisions were made, mistakes happened.
The party has
No.
the party has a dragon ally now. That's pretty cool. But
For now,
they're fighting whites, so levels are being drained.
But he can't hit for
Oh.
shit.
cancel.
We'll be there in a minute.
No
Oh, you're still a
bonuses,
day and a
no
half behind
penalties.
No, I think oh, hold on. Yeah, go ahead and just
Too late.
roll. Just go ahead and roll. 60.
did.
That's a hit. So that first hit almost cleaves the thing in two. Doesn't kill it though.
I get another hit.
I believe this is the second attack round. So, you get 2 attacks all the time now. Oh no. Oh yeah,
I'm level 6.
you're level 6. You still get 2 attacks.
Well, praise be.
At level 5, you'll drop back to 2 per 2.
Yeah. Let's not let that happen. We will pray to Gygax and we will move forward.
Swing that sword. Nice, dude.
I will.
Dead.
Kira, kill it. Kira, kill it. Kira, kill it. Kira, kill it.
Kira,
Gonna shoot that, I guess.
this one here. You sure can.
Yeah.
With
so
your new bow?
Yeah, so is the button that's programmed on here?
No,
moving
don't
on
use
or
that.
not?
Please go right off your
Okay.
character sheet.
Glad I asked. And no modifiers, right? Just
Nope, straight up. 2 arrows.
that was the first one.
12, and Kira's 14 Thaco. That's a hit. You need a 9 to hit there, kid. So that damage should be 1 higher for short range as well. So I'll add that. Okay, second arrow. Another hit.
Doing that.
So two arrows fly into it.
Tika.
I just like pull the ones out of my chest and use those.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Tika comes up
Metal.
and hammers it twice with her frying pan, but has no effect, as the frying pan is not magical, and whites require magical items to harm them.
Hit him with the shield.
But she knows now. Grinnick, what would you like to do, my man? I think you're muted.
He's definitely muted.
Sorry, I'm
That's
going to
okay.
run over here by work because I know she's probably going to be the safest person to be around right now. And I'm going to ask her, if I start a glyph of warding right here, is it going to ruin your spell? Because I know she's going to shoot one.
I don't know.
How long does it take? How long does it take to scribe a glyph of warding?
Well, I can start it and, at least get it started.
Yeah.
Try to find it here.
Let's check that quick. Because that's kind
I
of...
love how we're all masters of our craft. I don't know. Does that work? I don't know. Let's try it. All of us. Great.
Well, Worm doesn't know how cleric shit interacts with her wizard shit, so...
casting time.
To be fair, Worm doesn't really know how a lot of her wizard stuff interacts with her.
Oh, it depends how big a space you want it to interact with. 1 segment at a time is required to trace the warding lines from the glyph, plus the initial segment during which the sigil itself is traced to a maximum 5x5 area per level. Can be worded. So yeah, you can do it in one turn. You can do it in 1 turn.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing here to here,
like
there,
like across the open.
Yeah, that way we have a line that everyone can run behind, and those guys got to cross it, and it's magic.
Can he omit? Can he let other magic through that? Like, can he let Worm do her thing through it?
That was the only question that I had. I didn't know if it would, if she shot lightning over it, would it kill the ward?
Or worse, the
Yeah,
well,
so
I don't have to cast it over anymore. I just have to...
No, you can cast over a glyph of warding, and it says that the cleric is able to prevent unauthorized or hostile creatures from passing, which means your friends would not be affected.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start scribing that, and the word is Tatum Channing, because I don't think that they'll say it right, because they'll say it the right way instead. That way they can't cross it until they get hit with lightning.
Okay. Is this line appropriate for what you're thinking, or no?
Tatum Channing.
That's perfect.
Nice.
Okay, so this line scribed across the ground that is the no line. Okay.
No.
How about you, Worm? What are you doing?
Firing into the hole again.
Okay. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Magic
Another
missile.
6 damage.
Nice.
Blaze, come here. Get behind this line here.
I'm on the line.
Now we've got our own. Awesome.
Okay. Oh, you probably can't see this, Captain. I'll put the spectator eye down. So hopefully you can see. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Oh, I was muted. I was actually watching it on Twitch.
Oh, okay. So you
all
can
our
see
fans.
it. All right.
I can see it just fine.
No problem. I'll take care of that then.
Thanks.
Benedict, what are we doing, my man? 9 squares of movement.
So Grennick said he took the javelin, right?
Yes.
Out of the...
Yes, he did.
Yeah, okay. I'm hoping Grendelite is safe. I'll continue to march down the corridor.
Okay.
Did
I see arrows come out of both sides down here?
Yes.
The javelin's still stuck in the door. I didn't take it with me. I left it there.
Well, I'll have to go back and get it then.
Well,
So,
Gren leads closer. She can get it.
okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Stab.
Okay.
It's like a new dance. It's a new
4,
TikTok dance.
5.
1, 2, 3. Stab. 1, 2, 3.
Actually, I want to go
4,
over here to help
5.
Steve, so I'll go there for my 6.
All right, Gren lead. You grab the javelin, and then you can move 9 yourself.
Okay.
Up to 9.
Oh, if I can. Will if I can.
Clickety click.
Barb a trick.
If you just click on your,
God damn it!
if you
I was
just,
the only one that remembered.
if you ever just click on your token, you should be able to use the arrow keys to move as well.
Yeah, it keeps unmoving, but that's okay.
Over here, this white attacks Tika with his energy drain.
Well, that's bad.
No, Tika's new armor class, he does not hit. And then another one clambers around the corner and attacks her as well.
Fuck off. Oops, that was the outside way.
And that doesn't hit. Tika quickly wheels on that one and gets her shield up.
Whew.
As they sort of are clawing and trying to get at her. And arrows also fly at Tika.
Jesus fuck! What do you got against Tika?
I don't know. It just worked out that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So her armor class is 2. Their Thaco is 15, so they need 13s. So 2 arrows hit for a total of 11 damage.
Get away from this frying pan. They hate frying pans.
They hate frying pans. They don't like spiced potatoes. So it's now that was them over there, and over here, arrows are gonna fly at Benedict.
Because I'm the only visible one.
That's correct. Is Grenlead running the invisible shield wall? Yeah. Okay. So Benedict,
That is such an awesome idea.
You get.
So I'm a -6.
Yeah, you're a -6, so I need 20s to hit you. So if it hits, it's gonna hurt.
Technically, you need 21s.
Nothing hits. Arrows fly.
Clang, 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 clang.
Okay, it's initiative, everyone.
I feel like that was the same with Thorgrim, wasn't it? Like, David had the
Yes.
same problem
Yes.
hitting Thorgrim.
Jeff has an armor class addiction. It's not healthy.
I love AC.
So you guys get to go first. So, what would you like to do up here? I can have Tika just run, but she'll be attacked.
I'm gonna have to Steve.
I'm gonna shoot
What's
the
this
thing
right
too.
there?
What's what?
This guy here.
Yeah, what are you doing to him?
I'm gonna backhand him this direction with my shield.
Okay.
And if he moves, I'm gonna step into the gap.
All right. Roll to
I
hit.
only get 1 attack. Yeah, hang on.
You only get 1 attack this round. No, you get 2 attacks.
Yeah,
You get 2
I
attacks.
took 2 last time. I get 2 all the time.
But you're 6th level.
Perfect.
You get 2 attacks all the time.
Okay, plush is done too. Hang on. Do I get any hit modifiers or damage modifiers? Steve shit.
Oh, that's a great hit, though. And your shield is magical, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good stuff. Knocks him back.
Okay.
Second attack.
And I do a little damage. I'm gonna hit this one.
Yeah, with your sword.
With my sword.
Your sword.
It seems to work sometimes.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Not that time. You rolled a 1.
Not that time. I rolled a 1.
Kira?
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Tika, take my other sword. I have another sword on my hip.
Okay.
Because
Is
it's
it a
magic.
+2 backup sword?
No, but it's a +1 backup sword. Take this one. It's magic. It'll hurt them.
All right. Kira, do you want to go first, and then I'll have Tika attack?
Yeah, sure, I'll shoot those guys. Since I'm still sitting on Steve's shoulder like a bird. I can use my point blank for this though, right?
You can. There's a bit of a hard corner here, so I'm not going to consider you to be in hand-to-hand.
Okay.
Which one are you shooting? The top one or the bottom one?
The one that's right by Steve.
Okay, well, they're both by Steve. So this one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
How heavy is Kira?
That hit. 10 points of damage. There you go, Kira. You shoot him right between the eyes, and he falls over dead.
Wait, can I shoot the other one now?
Yep.
The enthusiasm you have murdering. Can I just shoot this one now? And this one in the face?
It's dead.
They're all going to die.
It's dead.
She's sitting on your shoulder like a fucking bird right now. She feels ridiculous.
I don't think you're fighting from the top of his
Fall
shoulders.
off any time.
There's no way you're still on top of him. Not with him fighting like that and you shooting. You guys don't want the penalties for that. What are we doing? Am I having Tika fall back, or are we going after this other one here?
Kira's got mounted combat. There's no penalties for her.
Sorry? Is Tika falling back or
Kira.
moving forward?
I have what did you say, Jeff?
Mounted combat feat.
I'm going to
Don't
say
take
Tika
penalties
takes
when
the
you're-
sword then and charges ahead.
Yep, we have no control over her. She's crazy. We told her to stay home in the first fucking place.
I'm rolling the frying pan, but I'm adding a +1 modifier for the sword.
Thank
And
you.
8, she missed. Okay.
Awesome. Fucking crazy bitch is gonna die.
Benedict?
I'm gonna trot now because I've heard my friends are in trouble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come with me if you want to live.
Grenlead? The knight rushes off in this direction.
Okay, I'm not seeing all of this battle. Am I supposed to?
No, they're like up and around the corner over here. You would have to go, in order to see the battle from where you are, you would have to go this way.
Well, I think that's what I do.
Okay. Are you able to move, or do you need me to move your character?
No, I can. It's
Okay.
all just acting up here.
So Grenlead rushes off in that direction. Grennick, you finish your glyph of warding. The barrier line has been drawn. If any bad guys cross it, they will get one hell of a shock.
I'm gonna step back to here, make a little bit of room so if someone comes rushing in there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Nice. Roll that. Worm?
Oh, that's a lovely one.
Still somebody in that?
No, that they are no longer there at the arrow slot, so there's no target that you have to hit.
Okay.
We've got him busy.
Well. I don't know. What's Blaze doing? I'll follow his lead.
He's looking at you like, what are we doing?
Don't look at me! I'm a squishy wizard, I don't know.
He's like, all your friends have run off over there, shall we do the same?
Yeah, probably, and I'm just gonna, like, latch onto his leg because he's probably got more movement than I do.
Yeah, if you're gonna latch on his leg, he kind of just, like, sort of kicks you up onto his haunches and runs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Worm
8,
riding worm.
9.
Great.
This door is too small for him, but he's, I think there's a... Is there a collapse ahead? No, there's not a collapse ahead. I'm reading that wrong. Okay, never mind. So when
change forms,
he gets to the door, and he's like, "I'm not gonna fit."
Can't you just muscle your way through? You're big and strong.
He says, "Hold on."
Red Dragon always thought.
Hold on.
Forms.
So
I hold on tighter.
He's gonna crash through the wall here. Poor Grenlead, who is invisible, he can't see you, so he just knocks you to the floor over here, and he barrels in behind the knight.
See, I knew you could do it.
And,
Dragon!
The wall sort of explodes behind you, Benedict. So now...
I don't flinch just like action movies.
Now I think it's their turn. So this creature will... This creature will attack Tika.
Rude.
Stop attacking the barmaid.
Missed.
Oh yeah.
This one comes up here.
What one? There's more than one.
And opens the door and attacks Kira.
I can see Tika.
And here goes the attack on Kira. Misses.
Yeah.
Hold on to your level. Hold on to your levels, everybody. Hold on to your levels.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's it for that turn, and we're rolling initiative. The bad guys win. The bad guys win, so the one attacks Kira again. 13. Thaco 15. Kira's armor class is 6, so he needed a 9. So Kira takes 1 point of damage and has lost a level.
Shit, now, you make... Steve has to decide who to save.
6. I'm going to knock some hit points off here, Kira.
I got your sister, Steve. Save Tika.
That helps. That helps a lot. Because that would have really hurt his brain.
I'm not going to worry about Thaco yet, but I will make the adjustment after. So you're a 6th level ranger now, Kira. This other one attacks Tika.
Again?
We're all gonna die.
I thought I did. Had I attacked Tika already?
Yeah.
Oh, never
You
mind.
did.
Oh, but this is a new
You did
round.
that twice.
This is a new round.
God damn it! I tried.
Yeah, that hits, so Tika loses a level. Tika Whalen is...
Luckily, Blaze is a cleric, and he can cast Greater Restoration on us at the end
So
of this,
Tika
right?
goes from a
Right?
5th level fighter down to a 4th level fighter. And loses some more hit points. 4... Ouch. She looks in bad shape. Now we're on to the party's turn. So Tika will attack first.
I have had enough of this.
Hold on, I'm going to give Tika an attack with her +1 sword that you gave her. Misses.
Good.
Steve?
Yeah. This is a arrow slit
Over here, yes.
that the light's going through. Perfect. I'm going to push this one through there.
So you charge him and bull rush him through the arrow slit?
That is the shot. Yep. I am just going to try to cram his fucking white body right through there.
Okay. Give me a Steve
We'll see how
does
this
shit.
goes. Steve shit for the win.
Crit! A nat 20! A natural 20!
Fuck you!
I am just going to say, well, first of all, you kill the white, but I'm also going to say that you crash through that arrow slit.
Oh, excellent. Then I can get shot by other things.
Exactly,
Perfect.
exactly. I need to bring you back into the range of... So Steve finds himself here.
Covered in gore
Kira?
and rubble. Just like every
yeah,
Tuesday.
I'm just gonna get the one that attacked me.
Are
'Cause
you-
why the fuck not?
Are you going to use your sword?
Yeah, I guess because it's right here.
Yeah. You get 2 attacks this round. I think this is our double attack round.
Yep.
10, Kira's Thaco. 5. Yeah, that's a hit. Doesn't. Oh, it does kill it because of the magic missile damage before. Boom, boom. So Kira slashes at it with her sword and kills it. At this point, as long as we stay away from the arrow slits, nobody's getting shot. I'm gonna say Steve. I'm gonna say Steve can retreat back through here before he gets hit, and we're gonna take our break, and we'll be right back as the party regroups after battling the whites.
Good. Because I got a piece so bad I can taste it.
Okay. So the party regroups after fighting the whites, and Grinnick is kind enough to hand out some cure wounds. So, Rook, we're going to jump to you quickly.
Okay.
Did you hold on real quick, Kira? Did you see that you got 4 on the light wound spell?
Kira gets 4 hit points back.
Yeah, I added them in. Thank you.
So,
Okay, yep.
Rook, you and Fizbin and Spark, the 3 of you, are crossing the swampy plains.
Mm-hmm.
There's evidence that a war was fought here long ago, like shields and helmets and broken weapons scattered
Okay.
in the mud everywhere. To the north, you can see the smoke of many fires, like there's an army to the north of here.
Okay.
All right. When you're not there yet. I'm not going to add you in quite yet because there is a serious time difference.
Yep. 3 days.
And you said you didn't mind. Actually, it's less than that. It's only about 24 hours that you're
Okay.
behind them. So if they were to take a rest, you'd catch up. However, actually they did rest outside Skullcap. So, anyways, you cross the plains until you can finally see Skullcap, and you can see the mouth of the skull-shaped mountain is 80 feet above the water, the swampy plain, and forms a cavern leading into the mountain. Rubble is piled all around the base, but the rock looks almost like superheated, and it's turned like a purpley black and blue color, and the light strikes it kind of interestingly.
Okay.
You can also see that there are these cavernous-like eyes leading into Skullcap. However, even from your distance, you haven't reached it quite yet, but from your distance you can see a rope hanging from the mouth of the mountain, tied off around one of the stalagmites.
Okay.
Spark's like, "Are we going into that thing?"
That's where my friends went. That's where we're going.
Fizbin looks at it. He's like, "Marvelous, marvelous. Look at it."
I look at Spark and go, look, you don't want to go in, that's okay. You can just stay here and signal us if something happens. Or run back and let everyone know where we are if something happens.
You want me to stay in the swamp while you go in the big scary mountain?
Yeah. Or you can come with us. It's whatever you want to do. No one's forcing you to do anything.
She points to the north, to those smoke spindles rising on the horizon. She's like, "Those are the dragon men, aren't they?"
Pretty sure.
I think maybe I should come in with you.
You're always welcome.
Okay. So, with that, we're gonna jump.
You need to be quiet.
So with that, with on the word quiet, we jump back in to the party who has just finished healing their wounds. This blue line is now a glyph of warding that if bad guys cross it, they will go zap. What would the party like to do?
So, how's your butt?
There's more of them. I can smell them.
Then
More
why
arrows
didn't you
in your
burn
butt?
them?
I only saw the one.
He looks at you and says, "Not all dragons breathe fire, you know."
Oh, what do you do?
What do you breathe?
I can put the enemy to sleep. But it's unlikely.
handy.
It's the undead tend to be resistant to such.
That's fair. Unfortunate, too.
What's the plan?
How do we get into this area to get rid of the rest of them? Or are we leaving them?
We just leave them. Because we were going to go down these stairs, right?
Well, we were going to check the rest of this one first, right?
Oh, right.
So is there further... Yeah, there's further east and then there's south.
Yes.
We don't know if there's any doors to the south or east.
And to
we
the
just know it.
to the east, you can hear water like a waterfall.
Should we try south then?
I'll light a torch, too, because I lost the lantern.
Kira, are you
I vote
okay?
for south.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. It didn't hit me.
Kira, are you okay?
Oh, wow, fine.
I'm alright for now. We should keep moving for now, though.
Tika
I look over at Tika.
She
and
looks.
say,
She looks a little woozy.
You know, if I thought it would do any good, I'd tell you to stay the fuck out of danger again. But then I'm gonna walk away from her.
She's like, "Fuck you! I'm keeping this sword."
Go ahead, you could use it. That is that fry pan.
Okay.
He gives Tika, like, raises an eyebrow at Tika and smiles.
That was dramatic.
Let's go south.
Down the stairs, you said?
No, south.
Like
That's
south? South? Are we going south?
In a
everybody?
manner of speaking. The guy with all the clerical abilities is kind of in charge.
Do you guys mind if I run up and grab my lantern and the javelin while you wait here real fast? And
No,
they'll shoot it,
still-
they won't hit me?
Grenlead
Sure.
has the javelin.
I toss it over to you. Here you go.
No.
Keep moving.
Okay.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay.
All right, so we'll go south. I'm just distracted by a child.
That's okay. They do that.
Apparently, he wants the candy on my desk, so I gotta give him candy.
So, Grenlead, you can see a pair of double doors here. You can also make out a pair of double doors over here too, to the east. So a pair to the south and a pair to the east.
Any arrow holes or anything?
You pause for a moment and scan the walls. You don't see any arrow slits or anything like that.
Okay, I'm going to approach the door here. I don't see it on my map, but wherever it is. And
It's right here.
Sort of listen. Thank you. And listen at the door.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's silent, but I will double check that.
I'm not trying to crowd you. I just want to be there because you're invisible. To back you up.
I'll do the
I'm
shield
trying
wall.
to move quiet.
She's your invisible
Perfect.
shield. Yes, it is there is no sound from the other side of the doors.
What do you say, Benedict? Should we go in? Okay, so we try the door.
Okay. So you open the door.
Oh, okay.
You open
That
the
was
door.
anticlimactic.
Beyond the door, Grenlead, you can see an altar, and a skeleton lies draped over a low altar along towards the far end of the room. Its armor is rusted, but a gleaming sword lies next to it, still grasped in its hand. A rolled parchment is clutched in its other hand.
I would like to cautiously approach, sort of scanning for traps and things along the way. But I want to check out that scroll and sword.
Okay, so let's move. Grenlead makes it all the way to the altar. While Grenlead's moved up to that, where is everybody else standing? Our dragon friend comes and takes a look in the room.
I'm gonna come just inside. I don't have any light, so I'm just gonna kind of stay here.
I do.
Stand right there.
Okay. Cool. So what do we do first, Grenlead?
I think I want to check out the scroll first. I'll sort of poke at him, and then if nothing jumps out at me, I'll take the scroll and have a look.
So the scroll shows general details of the mountain forest before its destruction, which would be the swamp all around you. It shows that a gate hall once extended from the north side of this mountain to what is now where sort of the big where you just fought all the whites. That would have been the gatehouse entrance. But as you saw, the far end of it has all collapsed now. The map shows that the central stairwell was the only way to reach the lower levels. On the map, there are square rooms drawn at the bottom of the stairwell. And it is noted on the map that these are the chambers of Fistandantilus. And they would appear to be directly below you at the bottom of the ruined staircase.
I would like to tell people what I saw and check out the sword.
Yeah. The sword
obviously it didn't do him any good, but anyway.
You feel like the sword... You have not seen an equal to the sword. Maybe Steve's dragon slaying sword. This sword is incredibly... like, you can see that the edge has held over the years. There is no rust on it. It gleams in the torchlight, and there is ancient writings up the blade.
Do we recognize the writing?
No.
Okay.
Do you say that there's writing on it?
Yeah.
I might be able to read it.
Cool. Have a look. Here it is. So I'm going to take it and show it to Worm. Who's also invisible?
No, I'm not invisible anymore.
I guess I can't pick it up to let you read it, because then it will be invisible too.
No, it would still be visible. You would just
Okay.
be carrying a visible thing.
Okay. Yeah, check it out.
So the sword starts hovering. Steve
Yeah.
poops a little.
Never mind the lantern that was floating around earlier.
I knew that was her, but the sword now, we've had a lot of problems with things.
True.
Yeah.
All right, I will take a look at it and try to determine if comprehend languages or read magic would be more useful in this situation.
Yeah, you think comprehend languages will do the trick?
I will cast comprehend languages.
It is an old form of Elven, and this is probably an Elvish sword.
Okay.
The
What does it say?
the magic runes names the sword as Gleaming Death.
Well, that's pretty edgy.
Subtle.
I get it because it's a sword. Yeah, never mind.
See how you're the only one who knows what you misread? That joke would fall so flat.
The complete translation is Gleaming Death, the Headhunter.
Vorpal!
So I'm gonna guess that this is a really powerful magic sword. Whoever wants it, because Gleaming Death, the Headhunter.
Show of hands.
Kind of a.
I'm certainly coveting, but there are other people who probably need a fancy magic Gleaming Death sword than I do.
I have a +2.
Okay.
I think what does what does Grenlead have? +1?
I have a +1. Steve has
Just
a
keep
fancy
it
dragon sword, hey?
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
Steve
keep
has
it.
a very fancy dragon sword.
because it's a +2, but it's a family sword, so I probably would want to not give it up.
Well, I would love to take it then.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Then take
I
it.
know, I'm shaking my head too, but it's fun. Yeah,
Huzzah!
it's
It
a
is
sword.
now yours.
I am
Leroy Jenkins.
adding this to your character sheet.
Okay.
Have fun with the Gleaming Death sword.
Have fun
Been nice
storming
knowing
the
you.
castle.
Yep.
I'm
Not like
sure it's not
possessed or
her.
anything, is it?
What?
It means Gleaming Death for the wielder.
Yeah, that's it. It's
It's a
cursed.
take the Gleaming Death sword kind of day.
Yeah, well,
I
good.
apologize in advance for the shenanigans that are about to happen.
As long as you feed that sword to somebody, I'll be happy. Not one of us.
Preferably- Yeah, not anybody in the party.
Steve's middle name is Shenanigan.
As long as you swing that sword instead of shooting your crossbow, I'll be happy.
That's not
that's
the thing.
not disconcerting in the slightest.
When the DM smiles, it's too late. Yeah, that's just what happened just now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just want to lead back on something. I thought Steve's middle name was Dud Shit.
that's my nickname.
Brenlead, I think if you're going to take the sword from this
So
noble
on
fellow here, an
on
offering should be made. You should leave your crossbow with him.
on your sheet now, Grenlead, there should be a Gleaming Death button. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure nothing bad will happen because of this.
Yeah, just press the button
Well,
for
there's a
Gleaming
Gleaming
Death.
Sword. Where's the Gleaming Death button? Let me find
It's
it.
right beside it. Did you find under
No,
your
I see the sword, but I don't
Oh,
see
okay. Right under
see
your
the button.
saving throws. The first one there says Gleaming Death. Hey Chris, welcome to the game.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Gleaming Death. Yay! Shiny.
Very shiny. And, yeah,
Are
very...
history checks a thing in this?
No. You've never heard of Gleaming Death.
I look at Blaze. Do you know what this is?
I think this is the commander.
I'm warm at the sword, but okay.
It's an elven blade.
Got that.
He took it from the elves in the war.
Probably were pretty
Figured
upset
if it was
about
an
that.
elven blade, he would take it from the elves.
You know, you should meet our friend Rook. He gives us all of the information that we already gave out.
What would you have? What do you want of me?
I'm just asking if you know anything about it other than, like, it's an elven sword and it's powerful.
Yes, that's what I know.
Okay. You could have just led with that.
Who
But I
was the
appreciate you.
commander?
What's that?
Who is the commander? Since you seem to have some idea.
Yeah, the DM doesn't have that much lore.
Okay. Never mind.
I think they're an R&B group from the 50s.
I'm gonna say that Blaze is like I don't remember. I remember the sword though.
Okay.
It will serve
They
you
took
well.
it from the elves.
Yeah. That
Well,
might stick in
there was a
Karen's
time.
craw.
There was a time when the men of the north and the elves were not friendly.
I mean, they're not really friendly now.
Okay.
Nobody.
Whatever the case, the commander won his sword during those wars and then continued to use it here. He was a good man, if I recall.
Well, how can we tell how he died?
No, there's no wounds on, like, his bones are completely intact. So whatever killed him did not break his bones.
He was bent over an altar. You figure it out.
There's nothing left.
See if his pelvis is fractured.
Death by snoo snoo.
Are there any candy bar wrappers around him?
No!
Dragon snoo snoo.
No, please don't go there. I know where you're going, Jeff. Please don't go there.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Why stop now? Or just when we're hating it?
Step away from the line, Jeff. Back right up from that line.
There was a line? Sorry, guys.
You need to make an about turn now.
So where to now? There is a door out of this room over here.
This group usually looks at the line from the other side of it and points and laughs.
There's a door to the east and west out of this room, or you can go back the way you came.
Well stated. Well stated.
Well, I think we need to go down, but I know you guys want to clear up here. So, wherever you guys want to go.
Are we opening that door?
I want to go home.
I know, buddy.
I assume we're opening both doors, so I'm just going to speed things up here.
I want to go home, but I have to kill all the bad things first.
Trying to stay near whoever is opening the damn doors so that I can shoot in there if I have to.
Absolutely. So these side chambers appear to have once been used by the priesthood. This would be where the priests maybe lived or studied, but they're empty now.
No candy bar wrappers in the side chambers either?
No.
You know, I don't get this joke, but I don't think I want to.
I have just enough experience with you people to know that I don't want to know.
It's not good, yeah. So,
Like
relatively empty
Google
rooms, you
that.
said?
Tell you don't want to know.
Yes, they are empty rooms. They're empty chambers.
All
What
right,
do you mean,
I guess
you
we'll...
people?
So there is a set of double doors here to
You
the
know
east.
what she meant.
Oh, I know what
I didn't mean it that
If
way.
the shoe,
No, I
if the
don't.
shoe fits.
There's some
All right,
people
I'll,
we're willing to exclude from the. Okay, so Benedict is moving to that door. Grenick, you be very careful. You're at the edge of a very deep hole. Um, are we all
Eh.
good for Benedict to open the door? Or would you like to move somewhere before Benedict opens the door?
Steve wants to talk with the dragon about what he does. How does his spell work? How does his breath work?
He says that he has two choices. One makes humanoids fall asleep, and the other one makes them run away.
Cool.
Unless they're immune to fear.
And then he begins to sort of talk biology of a dragon and how he gets one breath weapon to come out versus the other, and it all becomes a little too scholastic for Steve.
Yep, but he's still going to listen respectfully and smile a lot.
Worm is listening intently.
I figured you would be. You're welcome.
Dragon.
All right.
Gee, Worm wants to know
shiny
about
floor.
worms.
Yeah, a very large chamber you open the door into. An immense hall stretches into the darkness, and shadowy figures swing and sway to a music that you cannot hear. There appears to be some sort of a ball going on in this chamber.
Are these reminiscent of the shadows in the other room that were kind of moving on their own?
No, this is actually, like, you can see lords and ladies dancing about the room from the doorway.
10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing.
Yeah.
Yes. The southern end of the room, I think your light is reaching sort of that way. If not, people's dark vision are reaching that distance. The down here looks collapsed again.
And are all the dancing things within these
There's a
funky tiles?
No, they're all over the room. Like they go right past you there, Benedict. There's a set of double doors to the far east here, and there's a set of double doors to the north. But it seems like a great party was held here, and that these spirits are sort of locked in that time frame.
There's worse ways to go through eternity.
Rook, outside, you and Fizbin and Spark, you're all pretty tired, but you've reached the base of the mountain. It's taken you almost an entire day to get here. And you move through the night, so...
So we probably need a rest, or we're going to go to points of exhaustion, aren't we?
Yeah, you're all tired.
All right. I'm going to suggest that we just kind of stay where the rope is. How open is where the rope is? Is it out in the open, or is there like some place that we can hide?
You can see that you're friends with your rangers. With your ranger abilities, there was a camp made here at the base of the mountain.
All right, then.
You can certainly climb the 80 feet up into the mouth. That would get you off the ground if you so chose to.
Down into the mouth, isn't it?
Well, you go up into the mouth and then down the throat.
Well, if we go up and make a fire, everyone would see it. So I guess we'll stay down at the base where they already had a camp.
Yeah.
And we'll camp
Why
there.
did you put up with it?
You can see telltale signs that Kira set the camp. Like the fire would have been hidden and things like that.
Yeah. So I think we'll just use Kira's camp, since I know that she did it proper. So we'll take it, and we'll take turns doing watch while everyone sleeps, so we can rest up, because it'll be no good to our friends.
All right.
Like this.
So you're taking a break outside. Inside, everybody, the dancers are dancing.
The dancers is dancing, yeah. That is awesome.
Now on sprockets we dance.
I guess Fizbin was really lonely.
So what do you think? Is it worth going across this
You mean
giant
Fizbin?
room
Or
to the doors on the other
Fizbin
side?
dancing, sorry. I don't know.
Oh, Steve's in.
I say we try to pump down the hole.
No,
What?
Right.
Sorry, what's Grinnick say?
I said we skip this room and try to find a way down the hole. Since the map said we should go down there.
Is everyone freeze here?
So for the
we
our
all
two
buffered ourselves.
for our two that have walked into the room, the ghostly apparitions float by you. They don't even take any notice of you.
And
Well, if they
then
don't
we
take
hear,
any notice, it's probably safe then.
and then we hear that the guy who we're trying to protect wants to go downstairs.
Yes.
Okay. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Worm, get on.
Get on what?
Me.
You're already on the dragon.
Are you still
Yeah,
riding the
on-
dragon?
No.
Because that'd be
I'm not-
fucking sweet.
But I want
No,
to
I'm
open
not.
doors.
Darren never
Nope.
said that he put you down, so.
Well,
that's-
I've been
that's
like
true.
walking around and stuff.
I
Yeah,
guess.
you went in and read the sword. So
Yeah.
Get in. Get on.
Do we
Get in or
want to
get
go
on,
check out
'cause
the
those are two
waterfall or
different
no?
questions.
You know what? Start with on and we'll see how it goes from there.
Okay.
Well,
Blaze tells
These
you
stairs are
when
fucked. So
Benedict, when you mention the waterfall, Blaze says that thing that I smell is that way.
let's not go there then.
The other dragon type thingy that they smell.
That he's never smelt before?
It's
Let's not go there.
It's familiar to him in that he thinks it's some sort of dragon, but he's never smelt
That specific smell
of-
before.
That's right.
Perfect.
I'm sure that nothing bad could come from that.
Exactly.
Let no bad happen.
I love playing with you guys.
Do you actually?
I do actually. Yeah.
With
Sure,
you
it's fine.
people, you mean? I think that's how we're supposed to say it.
With you
Well, we're-
people, I like playing with you people.
What do you mean, you people? Should
Yeah.
we do an invisible scouting party or no? We'll just go down the hole and see whatever happens.
Okay, Steve's heading down because our leader told them to.
Okay.
Unless someone makes him stop, my eating buddy said he wants to go downstairs. Skip this room and go downstairs.
Did I miss a vote?
Yes, you did. The gods picked him.
I don't think we vote anymore. I don't think that's how this works any longer.
It's
So-
in
How do you
the
feel about being the leader, Grennick?
So this.
I literally just made a suggestion, and all of a sudden it's like law.
I am the law.
Welcome to the mind of Steve.
So listen, the stone steps circle down about 20 feet and then stop. The shaft once occupied by the stairs is torn and blasted, and a tangled mesh of twisted iron framework hangs down into the cold darkness below.
Well,
This
that's
is
not a
probably
plus.
gonna suck a lot.
That doesn't sound friendly
Yeah,
at
'cause
all.
we don't have our ropes anymore. They're back at the entrance still.
Yeah, if only
Maybe-
some rogue would hurry
Only
the fuck up.
Ranger would bring us our
Ranger.
ropes. Well, I thought we could
Well,
all
yeah,
ride the
two
dragon down.
Go towards the
open his
dragon
wings.
smell, or
You
try to
can't
go
open
down
his
the
wings.
perilous.
Honestly,
If
I
there's
think
a
we should check
waterfall,
out the
it goes-
dragon spell.
So Blaze sort of like reaches his claws out onto the first bit of iron, and the whole like stair thing hanging in the shaft sort of sways.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing this. Hey, boss, I don't think this is a good idea.
If there's
I think
a
we should check out
waterfall,
The
But
waterfall,
not
and
go
there would be a
down.
way down.
yeah.
We just have to be quiet, because there might be a weird dragon type thing over there.
Awesome.
I
I will
agree.
continue with my inside voice.
He says
I agree.
he looks at
I
you
look-
guys.
That's Steve.
He thinks he weighs too much for that. He's afraid he'll cause the whole thing to come crashing down. But if you'd like, he will guard the top here if you'd like to climb down on your own.
No. We should stay together at this point.
Sneaky DM trick.
I'm just reading the module. I'm reading the module at this point.
I don't trust this guy anymore. I'm going to kick him down the hole.
Fuck this dragon. Okay.
Gonna pull
I'll
a
try
rook
to-
maneuver?
I'm trying to pull a rook maneuver. I'm kidding. I totally trust him. He's a
Maneuver.
good dragon.
Maneuver R.
Okay, so
Well,
we're
if If he wants to lead the way for where he smells whatever it is that he smells,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh,
want to check it
follow
out.
him.
Are you good with that, boss?
Yeah, come on,
Yes, I
Edie,
am.
buddy. Let's go.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I think we've lost Kira. Not Kira. Tika. Hold on a second.
We're in the doorway down there.
I got her.
Hurry up! You don't listen and you're slow. Come on.
So there is a set of double doors here to the south, but Blaze walks past it, still sniffing the air ahead.
She's still gonna kill me in my sleep some night.
Do you guys want me to open the doors just to see what's there as we're going by?
No.
Okay.
Thank you for asking the question, because I was thinking the same thing.
So ahead you start to see water, and the chamber is partly flooded. To the north of this massive chamber, you can hear water pouring into the room.
Okay, and this... Which way is the water flowing?
To the south?
To the
I'm
south.
guessing?
Yes, to the south.
Because water goes downhill, and if we're
Yeah.
going to go downstairs, we probably should follow the water.
It's going to the south.
That is an
When we were
unseasoned
out-
sentiment.
When you were...
When we were outside, did we
Yeah.
see standing water? Like,
Yeah,
beside...
there's a swamp all the way around Skullcap.
Is it all the way around it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
What is that that's way across there that I can see?
yeah, I'm going to tell you what's there. Just give me a second. Give
Nothing?
me a
Yeah.
moment. Give me a moment. The sound of rushing water fills this large cavern. A waterfall pours into a large pool covering the cavern floor. In the middle, surrounded by water, is an island on which are piled gems and weapons.
Yup.
That looks like a dragon
Do this.
horde.
We have a dragon of our own. It's totally doable.
How you feeling, Blaze?
Pincer attack.
With the ballista?
He's,
With a dragon. Even better.
he sees the gems and weapons
Kira
sort
looks
of
disgusted.
laying about out there.
Laying a boot.
And how are you feeling about it? Like, are you feeling hoarder or are you feeling territorial?
I
Hoardery.
feel like we should not all be standing in a clump like this.
I'm spreading out.
He says,
I'm
Just
an
yourself.
invisible shield.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Because you're so small?
Be nice.
He's
I'm kidding.
Everybody just keep your voice down.
he's like, I'm bigger than you, Knight.
Just joking.
Jokes when he's scared.
Is Kara like, keep your voice down?
Yeah!
Don't yell. Shh. Shh. Guys, shut the...
Watch your fucking mouth.
Oh my god, Thanksgivings of years past.
So, Should we-
What about this year?
should we just leave this alone then? Because this looks like somebody else's territory.
Steve goes up to the edge of the water.
Okay.
Oh, good.
With the torch.
With a torch and land.
All right.
And that was
What
the
part
last
of
we
I
ever heard
raped
of the
you better
party.
than that did you not get the last time?
What?
So you reach the edge of the water, and it gurgles past you, and you can see that it's draining to the south of you. You can't see. So this room doesn't really show it, but the room is generally sloped to the south, and the water sort of gurgles and rolls and down, and then disappears. There's not a hole, but you can see the water is like almost like a drain down there, headed down some sort of subterranean.
Well, Steve has no use for money. So he's going to head down here unless someone directly tells him to stop.
Steve?
Incidentally, when you look out there onto the island, you can see platinum pieces,
Yeah, I don't care.
gems, but there's steel pieces out there, which means people have been here, because steel only became a currency after the Cataclysm, right? So people have been here since the Dwarfgate War.
Or the dragon's been here since then.
Or the dragon's gone somewhere and gotten steel pieces, if that's what you think is going on.
Think you're trying to mislead us. As is your job.
As it's your
Steve?
fucking job.
Stop going away from the rest of the party or your sister's gonna kick your ass.
I back up to there.
Maybe we should just go down. You know?
That's my plan.
He was going down.
Blaze
Say what?
Blaze inches forward a bit more, and he's like, "This creature is some sort of foul servant of Fist and Dentalus, I think."
Is it the dragon? I mean, I'm not worried because you can kick its ass, right?
Of course.
Well, he's not our problem right now.
Fist and Antilus or the dragon?
Yes.
Yes.
I love how the dumbest person and the smartest one in the group came to the same fucking conclusion. Yes.
So we should go
Yes.
away from here. And
Down.
Blaze can, keep watch and we'll go down the rickety staircase. Where's
That
Rook?
sounds like a
Repeat my
plan.
plan so that everybody listens.
I Whew, I can actually taste the bitter melons on that.
Ouch, that kind of hurt a little. I'm feeling all verklempt. I might need a tissue.
All right. Well, you go get that, and then when you come back, you can follow us down the hole. All right. So nobody's arguing with Worm. Worm's his other friend. I slap the dragon on the side and go, "Come on, come watch the hole for us." And I head this way.
Okay.
Do you guys want me to open the door while we're going past?
Who's the last one out of the room?
Yes.
Not me, because
Ika.
I already left.
Tika?
Did-
Yeah, she's slow. It's canon.
Okay. You guys can hear Blaze mutter something to Tika.
Stupid bitch is slow. What are you mad at me for?
So when Tika gets up here, we'll ask Tika what he said.
He asked
If
me.
we all heard
he
it.
asked me not to say.
But are you with us
Fine.
or are you with him?
It's fine.
Yes.
It's all going to be fine. And she looks at Blaze. Right? It's fine. He's like, of course. Of course. I've got this.
All right.
Don't do anything
I-
stupid, Blaze.
So I open the door beside Benedict.
So we're not going back to the hole. We're finding yet another distraction. Here we go. Okay.
Squirrel.
Let's do
Before you open the door, I'm going to rush in and invisible shield you, because, this is really stupid.
that. Squirrel!
What a surprise! Steve did something stupid?
Okay, so...
How did you open the door from behind me?
I reached around you. I'm tall.
No reach around.
Another
Yep. Well,
unconsented reach around.
I'll make eye contact.
The
It'll be
door
fine.
opens to reveal a once plush room now in rags. Golden double doors sit across from you on the other side of the room, closed. Shadowy forms lurk about as harmless spirits of fine lords and ladies feast in this hall.
I closed the door.
They ignore your opening of the door.
Good.
So
And
this is
then
the eating room to the dancing room to the south.
Yeah.
Got it.
Look at Benedict. Okay, that's a waste of time. Let's just go down. There's ghosts everywhere. This place is weird. I want to go home.
Okay, so
I like
we're back to the steps.
Worm, get on.
I hop on Steve's back.
Should we
Okay.
go climb back up and see if the ranger's here yet?
No. He's probably dead. He
Why
had that
would he-
crazy old guy.
Why would he rest? He knows we're in here. He would just come in.
He'd know we need the ropes.
Okay.
You think a guy that plans that much would know how much we need those ropes that
Okay,
we
we have to
Just because
stop.
We weren't
With
there. to
that,
tell him
rest
the
and
plan
leave the
first,
ropes.
and then-
Got it.
We have to stop picking on him. He's gonna come back and just murder us all. He's gonna throw us off something. Stop picking on him.
Well, luckily we know we won't get kicked down a hole if he's not here.
True, true.
All right, so I guess we're gonna march down the stairs.
And then start
wait.
climbing like spider monkeys.
There are no stairs.
Okay.
No, but they're steel.
So who would
What
like to
could
go?
go wrong?
Who would like to go first?
Gee, I wonder. Captain Impulsive.
Do I hear a Steve? Or
Yeah.
a brave knight?
I don't.
I'll go and see how heavy this new armor is. Sure, why not?
Both are equally dumb in some of these things. Yep.
I'm ready to fail some rolls.
Right.
Okay.
Stop chortling, DM.
So,
I don't like
so-
your smirk, sir.
So you all begin to descend.
I'm offended by the smirk. That's how much I don't like it.
We begin to descend at different rates, obviously, because some of us are going to fail.
No, there's lots of handholds and stuff like that.
I will go down much quicker.
We probably don't want to all go down at once because more weight. Thought.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for saying that while I'm already going down.
Yeah,
I don't
Steve,
know
why
who's
don't you
behind
take
me.
off your armor and throw it to the bottom? It's heavy. It'll lighten the load.
And I'm also carrying Worm.
And
Heavy.
whatever's
I'm
throw
sorry.
whatever's on your background.
Okay.
Don't encourage him to do dumb things. He does dumb things on his own. Don't encourage him.
So everybody starts grabbing pieces of metal and stone and descending. So I just have to make a couple rules here. Don't mind me.
I'm first, and I have Worm on my back.
Are these the
So
hidden
if I
comments
fall,
you were testing?
I'm
No.
going
So,
to land on Worm.
30 minutes pass and you've descended about 120 feet or so.
That's
No,
not
Not 30,
Why?
sorry.
That's
10
good.
minutes. 10 minutes, 120
That's
feet.
not true.
If you die falling down a freaking hole after I took a dragon's breath weapon for Worm, I'm gonna be a little pissed.
So
Just
you
saying.
keep climbing, and the next 10 minutes pass. You've now descended 240 feet, and your lights can now see the bottom.
Yay!
Last
Worm's
roll.
holding
Last
my
roll
torch
here.
And her torch.
What does
Okay.
the bottom look like?
It's a
Maybe we
tangled-
don't want to go
it's-
down the rest of the way.
It's a tangled mess of rubble and steel and things that have fallen.
I'm not going back up at this point. Fuck
Well,
off.
nothing down there. Let's go back up.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I
Kind
can't see
knight,
shit.
I think you should fucketh oneself.
Fuck it.
Fairly good, sir.
oneself.
Verily.
Verily.
Verily,
And soundly.
verily
In the sphincter.
fucketh yourself. I'm just getting the next map ready here because
what you're doing.
it has a bit of a scaling issue.
We trust you.
I'm sure
Not.
nothing bad will happen.
Nothing bad.
Let
will
no bad
happen.
happen. Let no bad happen.
What could go wrong, guys? What could
Okay.
go wrong?
What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
I can spell
We
it.
totally Why didn't we explore the dragon lair?
Because I feel that would be very unwise to provoke a dragon.
Well, what if it's friendly, like the one that we have with us?
Blaze
Because-
literally said it was probably a servant to Fistandantilus, and Fistandantilus is not a good person.
Yeah, but you guys are tight.
Toit. Toit like a tiger.
Toy
There.
like a toga.
They're acquainted, not tight. There's a big difference.
So
Got really small.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
what
It's
she
kind of
said.
crazy in here. I apologize, but can everyone see the map and you can sort of see your character?
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
I zoomed.
I'm gonna take the ninja mask off because it just further clutters your poor character in here. But we know that you're invisible. Okay, so listen, you get to the bottom. At the bottom of the shaft, a tangle of jagged stone and iron forms a steep mound in the center of the room. So you're like up on top of the mound.
Yeah.
In
Doors.
in the center of the mound, a narrow funnel leads down to the top of an iron framework that was once maybe a dome. And there's a rubbled, strewn floor everywhere.
Door.
Sorry, I think I put you in the wrong place. You're supposed to be back here a bit.
Door. Door.
So
This is icky.
you can see, broken chambers. Over here, you can see some sort of dead body lying on top of something.
Is it relatively fresh?
Nope. And and the air down here is stale and cold.
Like undead cold or just like cave cold?
No, you don't feel that bad feeling like you had before.
Just the normal bad feelings we have doing dumb shit.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Not extra bad.
Not level draining bad. Just
No, just
we do
medium
stupid
bad.
shit bad.
So, so if you'd like, you can try to get. If you want to check this out, you can try to get over there, or what would you like to do?
Yes, door.
I'll go poke at the body. Why not?
Okay.
Door.
Hang on
Where
one
do you
sec.
see a door?
That's what I'm asking.
You don't see a door anywhere.
Yeah, if you're asking, you have to go door.
So, Benedict, as you
I did that
begin
the first few times.
to move down off the rubble, you catch sight of a armored skeletal figure.
Oh yeah, I know where we are. We're dead.
Where? Where do I catch sight? Oh, there. Hello, sir. I salute.
And you can hear movement further out in the room where you cannot see. And he takes a step towards you. And in a raspy voice, he says, "Free me."
How would
How
you
do
like
I
to be
free you?
free?
I love how we all immediately want to help him.
Well, I mean, there's like multiple ways you could be freed. We could kill you, or if you're imprisoned in some way.
He continues to walk towards, slowly towards Benedict. And Benedict, everyone begins to see a few others like this. They also, in a raspy voice, call out to the group, "Free us. We are indentured servants. We wish to fight no more."
Excellent.
You want us to kill you?
Let us pass then.
Everybody takes a step closer, and they say to you,
Shing.
The black-robed wizard controls us. He bears our circlets, and we must obey. And with that, they begin to raise their great swords.
You might want to back up, Benedict.
Do you have any way to
Have
talk
we met?
I'm just saying.
Shield.
It's a fucking good
Okay,
question.
and then they're like, with one last cry, they're like, "Free us!" Does Benedict back up?
No, I'll stay. I'll stand my ground.
He's gonna swing his sword at you if you stay. You have a feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear on that.
Oh, so I said if I move. Never mind.
Benedict, you win initiative. He's definitely going to bring that greatsword over the top at you.
Take his head off.
So it's the party's turn.
Ooh.
Benedict, what would you like to do?
Crit.
Are you kidding me?
That's a good thing to do.
Nice.
Good choice.
Nice,
Good
dude.
choice.
But I rolled
Nice.
minimum damage. Unless
Yes,
he's
you
large.
did. No, he's not large. But we double that, so that's 14. So you swing your sword into him, and a big chunk of his armor gets torn off. Do you have a second attack this round, or is this your one attack round?
This is my one attack round.
Okay. Grenlead, what would you like to do? You moved up.
Head chopper.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I want to check out this new sword. So I'm
Bring
gonna
some
come
shining death.
over here.
Gleaming death.
And gleaming death's head right off.
All right, I would like you to roll to attack. Because you're attacking from invisible, when it asks you for a modifier, can you please put in the number, not a plus, just the number 2 on
20.
the to hit.
Okay. Sorry, I have to get there again.
That's okay. Go to your go.
Gleaming death. Roll.
And then it may ask you for a damage modifier. Just click past that. There we go.
Nice.
That'll do.
So, as you swing the blade around, you hear it in your voice, in your head in Elven, but you understand what it says. It's like gleaming death, and you listen. It is a Vorpal sword, and you must get you must get a 20 or higher. But the Vorpal sword's +3 bonus is included in that. You rolled a 19. Which takes us to 22. So you sever the skeletal warrior's head clean off, and he clatters to the floor.
Yay
Nice.
for gleaming death.
Huzzah!
Do you have? I think you might have 2 attacks, so you can certainly continue. Oh no, you're still 3. You're still 3-2. I'm sorry. You have to be 7th level to have your second attack. That's where I made the error. So that was your one attack. Who wants to go next?
Guess.
Steve?
That's
Tika.
That's Tika.
Tika.
Tika? She's like, are we killing these things? Are we killing these things?
I
Yes.
yell, stay here, you dumb bitch.
Why do you hate her so much all of a sudden?
I've never
Oh, shit.
really wanted her with us. I really haven't. This is not new.
You were spooning.
I put you between us so I wouldn't do anything. Because she wants to. I wanted her to stay at home.
She's steamy.
I don't have time for this nonsense.
Okay, she attacks. And she's like,
Yeah, I'm running up beside her
she's like,
yelling,
back me up,
Stay the
big
hell out
boy!
God damn you!
Oh my god, I think she hit.
don't hate
She
her.
did hit. She
Just
did hit.
Doesn't fucking listen.
But she doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So she like comes
Do
down
you?
and like she jabs her
Look.
longsword through it, and it just goes through the warrior, and it
ribs?
just stands there looking at her.
Let's
Steve?
Steve have his nonsense. He's 19,
So's Worm.
right? And you're smart, and Steve is Steve.
Yes, true.
All right.
Okay,
What is your
Steve.
intelligence score?
17.
Hang on. I got to get to it.
17.
I get a +9 bonus, you said?
Who said that?
I keep trying these things. Eventually you'll fall for one. If I keep saying it with conviction, one of these times it'll work.
Are you attacking or what? There we
Yeah,
go.
of course I'm attacking
17 damage. Very nice.
with my nice big shiny.
You hit it, and
Sword.
it staggers, but it's still up. Who's next? Who would like to go next?
Kira's gonna fucking shoot this one then.
Where, right here?
They're-
I want to start.
What's Grinnick going to do? Let's do Grinnick and
He's
then
gonna
Kira.
start- He's chanting.
Chanting? Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a 30-foot...
Fucking Gregorian chants.
Oh.
Telling you, it sounds like high lungs.
There we go.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the yellow, you get +1 to hit, +1 to damage, everybody. Now shoot, Kira.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
At this point, that's really all she.
Are
can
you
do.
shooting at the one that Tika's on?
Yes, because my idiot brother is also right there.
All right. I like your style.
That would be me.
You said +1, right, for the...
Yeah, when it actually
Yeah.
for a modifier, +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
If I live through this,
nice,
I will get a
Kara.
tattoo.
Nice, Kara. 7
that says,
damage.
Kara's idiot
Do
brother.
you want to shoot again?
Can I?
Oh, keep firing, asshole.
I wasn't sure because I lost a level, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, no, bows give you 2 attacks. It's fine.
Okay.
But 9 is not a hit. You needed a 14. So that misses. Worm?
I'm going to lightning bolt right through them.
Oh, you're going to do your, like, curveball lightning bolt?
Phew! Actually,
Okay.
no. No. There's not enough space for it here.
Yes, there is.
So I'll just... Nah, it's going to rebound.
Okay, fair
I'll
enough.
10 feet wide.
magic
Is fine.
missile that one.
Okay.
So... 2d4.
I like the cut of your jib. Play it safe. Who knows
So,
what lays
7?
beyond?
Because
No.
of the +1?
4 plus 1 per missile, so that's 6.
Oh, 6.
Right?
Yeah, but +1 because I'm in the bubble? Or does it not count on magic
It
missile?
doesn't count on magic missile.
Okay.
Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's their turn. So the first one,
Go team.
who would we like it to attack?
Me.
Tika.
I'm the most threatening.
What's that?
They should both attack me.
I don't think so. Okay, so it
I'm very
attacks.
threatening.
It attacks Tika. We all want an
taunt.
NPC death here tonight, right?
Plush is
Yeah, but
muted.
Blaze is upstairs.
Sorry, am I -1 because of the chant?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
At
Yeah.
least -1.
I think chant does say bad guys get a -1.
He's nodding his head. Pay attention.
I thought it was a
Well,
-2.
I rolled a natural one, so fuck that. And then this one this one stumbles up at Grenlead. Free me. And attacks.
We're trying, but you're being a dick.
Trying, but you're being a bit of a dick. So
Dick.
Grenlead's armor class is 1. That is not a hit. That is not a hit. This is unbelievable. They
That's
have
great.
such good attacks, and they're just like.
I believe it.
And I think we're gonna call it there.
What?
For tonight. It's 10:06.
So
We can finish
Oh,
this combat.
Okay,
Hang
fine.
on, let's see if I can find my fucks
Fine.
to give. Let's go!
Okay, fine. Gee, party's turn. Grenlead, take the first turn.
Kill this fucker.
Gleaming. And you get 2 attacks this round, Grenlead, so even better. And you're muted. We can't
And
hear.
you're +1 to
Yes,
hit, +1 to
quietly.
damage.
So I do a +1 to hit.
Yeah, +1 to hit and +1 to damage. So the modifiers are 1 and 1.
1.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Nice.
Well, another one just died.
Sure. Yeah, see? That's
Do you want
that's
to
how
move
that
and
goes.
swing again?
You want to
Give
move?
us
Yeah,
another
you want
attack.
to run across and attack the other one?
Can I run across and slice at this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fucking... Do it, do it.
Go 3
Come
for
on.
3.
Take his fucking
No
head
pressure.
clean off.
Okay, fuck this sword. Fuck this sword.
Gleaming death.
No, this one wasn't a this one wasn't a 17.
Friend.
This one wasn't a 17 or higher.
Ah,
So it doesn't actually cleave the head off. But it does do 12 damage. Nicely done.
after all the other damage that got done.
So would this sword cleave the head off a dragon?
Maybe.
Yes, yes, they do. Vorpal swords are amazing.
The answer is yes, but you might not need a 20 to cleave a dragon's head. You might need like a 23, so you would have to roll a nat 20. Because the old rules for Vorpal sword, it was a little different than what we do in.
So Steve,
Steve, you were beside it, so you go ahead next.
I know that's what I'm doing anyway.
Do it.
Stop me now.
Don't stop.
And I
me
get
now.
At 2 1s, submit.
Nice. 22 is a hit, 13 damage. That finishes it. And down it goes. Well, fuck you guys.
I hope that's what you meant by free.
Well, there we go, everybody. You
Now we
slay
can be
the third skeleton warrior. So normally,
It wasn't the one I was afraid of.
yeah, normally the decapitation I don't think affects undead, but these are not really undead. They're sort of a special type of undead, and I'm gonna say it works because that was awesome. Thanks, everybody. That was a good.
pretty epic.
That was a good session. Not a little crazy at first with the, level losses and such, but
And we didn't once get saved, which is making me upset.
You didn't once get saved.
Yeah, I was hoping that some ranger would come flying down the hole on a rope or with some sort of magic spell from the old man shooting arrows. That'd have been awesome.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
I kind of like it though. They just kind of like roll in later with their Starbucks all rusted and shit. And we're like,
I got Timmy's. What? Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? Okay, well that was great.
What, did you want a double too? Oh, sorry.
I want a triple single.
We're now
Man, that drive-through line was crazy.
We're now down inside of Skullcap, which is kind of cool. We still have levels to go, but we're getting there. And next time, maybe Rook will finally catch up to the party. However, in the meantime, go to CanadianDice.ca, buy some dice for Christmas. Use the code OMRD for Old Men Rolling Dice, and you can score yourself a 10% discount. As I said before, though, check to make sure the Black Friday sale is over with, because it is a bigger discount. I think the code for that was Black Friday 22. Black Friday 22, or failing that, OMRD. In December, our friends over at the Voctaire will be running one-shots to raise money for Extra Life. And that will continue on to the totals that were raised over Halloween. So go over and check that out. And if you can spare a few dollars, tis the season to maybe make a donation to help out sick kid hospitals, pediatric hospitals in the area. You can, and I believe you're allowed to pick like the DM you'd like to give them to. If you're checking out a one shot because your buddy or girl pal or whatever is running it, throw a couple bucks their way.
Yep, you just have to go to our team page. It's under the Vactaire on Extra Life. We are in 997th place or something like that.
That's okay.
And pick one of the DMs that's signed up.
You're all winners if you're raising money. So there you go. Let's do a raid. Let's do a raid. I don't have a lot of people showing on right now. I have Darling Creep Show. I have Perception Studios.
How about Duckburg?
Duckburg.
Duckburg.
Absolutely. Let's raid Duckburg. DUCKBERG.
Life is like a hurricane here in
Duckburg. We will be back next week for Dragonlance. Chances are we maybe only have 1 or 2 sessions left before we finish exploring Skullcap, which will be fun. And and then we are taking.
Everyone heard
what?
Yeah, we're gonna have to drag this out now. Everyone heard him say that.
Yeah.
One more session.
You gotta drag
every fucking door from here on in, people. Every
we can go back
door.
up and do those 2 doors we didn't do.
Get out of it.
We are taking forever to do anything.
We're climbing back up.
Exactly.
I think this is when Tika and Steve have to have their big romantic scene. It's going to take about half hour, 40 minutes.
In the bowels of Skullcap,
yes,
they found
I can't think of anywhere
true love.
If you're gonna die, you better say what you gotta say.
Exactly.
We'll see if we can do that next time.
Boom, chicka, chicka, bow.
If I kill her, will that make it easier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sadly.
Apparently killing a deer has significant consequences. So, what if I kill an NPC? We will see. Okay, I'm gonna take us out of here. I hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you. We'll see you next week for more Dragonlance. Toodles.
And tomorrow on the Vactaire for the last Mistwalkers of the season.
Oh, I thought that was done already. I apologize. There you go.
Yep, that's okay. One more episode.
One more time. We're almost out of here. Let's do this.
Oh, God. Can't take any more musical interludes.
Then why do you play them?